Welcome to the Movie Draft Podcast. I am Ethan Simi, and today I am joined by two wonderful guests. First up is Danny Jarabek.
My eyes see Oppenheimer.
I was wondering how long it would take for someone to recognize one of the greatest moments in Oscar history as of late, and it took about 4 seconds. And next up is Jonathan Fuji.
Hello. Yeah, see, I go the other way. I think that is such major aura points lost for Al Pacino. I'm still can't get over he said that.
No,
Makes me cringe every time.
If anything, it's aura points gained. He right afterwards, he basically blacks out. He's like, "What happened? What are we doing here?"
It's so weird, man. I felt bad watching this on screen.
Yeah, it felt like elder abuse in a way.
It did.
Well, if you couldn't gather from what we're talking about already, today we are drafting Best Picture winners in an auction-style draft. But not just Best Picture winners. We are drafting Best Picture winners of the 21st century in an auction-style draft. Danny, welcome back to the pod. The last time you were here was for the Nepo Baby draft, which Sophia won, and you lost, and I lost. But you know what? It's okay. We're stronger together.
Have we investigated that? Has there been any inquiry into those results?
Right. Have we had a recount?
Yeah.
Good question. You lost by a substantial margin, so I wouldn't really count on a recount. At least you didn't come in last, like possibly me. So there's that.
And that's all I strive for, really, when I come up.
Right. It's less about winning and more about just like beating me out, which is unfortunate these days. But yeah, so Sophia did walk away with the win on that one. Speaking of wins, Jonathan, you're back after so many episodes. The last time you were here, episode 69, Best Picture Losers Draft, which you won. So technically you're going for 2 wins in a row here, even though it's been about 55 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Ethan just put me on a blacklist. I guess he was just so upset that I won. He was like, "I'm not inviting this dude ever again."
That's
so
not
I'm
even
here to
close.
reclaim.
Not
No,
even
it's okay.
close.
I get it.
I'm trying to pull up the list. I'm trying to pull up the list real fast to see what you ended up putting together. Because Sophia was on that episode as well, funnily enough. So we have a little bit of a crossover. We were drafting decades back then, and we did some losers. Now I feel confident in like sharing this information because we're not talking about Best Picture losers today, and we're not talking about the Oscar history as a whole. You drafted Jaws in the 1970 to 89 category, Pulp Fiction for 90 to 99, There Will Be Blood for 2000 to 2009, La La Land for 2010 to 2019, The Graduate for 1927 to 1969, and Anatomy of a Fall for 2020 to 2024.
That's the best lineup of movies I've ever heard in my life, if I'm being for real.
I was going to say, he deserved that win. That was, I don't even need to know the other teams.
Yeah, this is a huge win. Look, I've wanted you on the pod, Jonathan. You're just, you're busy.
I mean, I could have made time. I mean, I think you're overstating the busyness a little bit, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I see everyone reappearing on the pod. I'm like, oh, seems fun. Hope you guys are having a good time. That's cool.
You know what? We're here to have a good time today, and you're here. Right. You're part of this. You're going to have a good time with us. We are recording this episode just 3 days before the 2026 Academy Awards take place. And this episode will actually release 3 days after the 2026 Academy Awards have happened. So we are at an interesting little pocket in time here where everything that we say about the 2026 Oscars will either age incredibly well or absolutely terribly, and we won't really know until the Oscars have transpired on March 15th. I'm curious because this is a great little capsule here for us. 3 people who have invested way too much of their time and energy into a completely made up award show for famous people. How are we feeling about Best Picture winner, and more specifically, how are we feeling about Best Actor? I want to know where you guys are at, because remember, we don't know. Everybody knows when they're listening to this episode, but we don't.
Man, this is walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Whatever I say is going to sound incredibly stupid, most likely.
I believe in momentum.
Okay.
I believe in vibes. I think that's something you can't measure but is real, it is one of those cases where it's like, what is it, like unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Mm,
Like I just said this in a video. I think you can make a case the One Battle in Sinners is like the strongest 1 and 2 punch
Yeah.
in Oscars history. I don't
Yep.
even think that's like a hot take at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm still rocking with One Battle. I will go with MBJ for Sinners. I realize that has somehow turned into the norm, which doesn't make me feel good, but that's what I'm rocking with.
okay. Yeah, I mean that's either going to be a great take or terrible, considering if MBJ like wins or not. I don't know where we're going to land on that. I have something that I want to talk about to that, because this is really like the last opportunity we kind of all have in a public forum to civilly discuss these terms, because it's not quite fun out on the film Twitterverse. Danny, where are you at on specifically the best actor race right now?
Yeah, we recorded our final predictions episode this past weekend, and somehow, some way, what feels like kind of out of nowhere, Michael B. Jordan went from a fringe nomination contender to the front runner to win. And that's kind of what that SAG award does when it happens before voting ends, which is really key here. So there's been a lot of anecdotal evidence as well about voters taking a little bit longer with their ballots because of the whole system of you need to check that you've watched it before you vote. So in theory, the idea is a lot more voters potentially were still awaiting submitting their ballots when MBJ won at SAG, and you just heard that roar and applause and Viola Davis announcement and screech. Yeah. And it just felt like other times where you've seen people like Jamie Lee Curtis get a huge round of applause and whatnot, and that led immediately to her winning for supporting actress. It felt like when Parasite got that huge applause for SAG Ensemble, goes on to win all the awards that it won, you know, like, to what Jonathan said, it's a marathon, and as long as you get that nomination, you have a couple of months to gather some momentum, and if you gather it at the right time, that could be a lot. So I'm to no surprise, following what seems to have become the norm, Michael B. Jordan and One Battle After Another for Best Picture, which feels weird to say because Best Actor not aligning with the Best Picture winner, but.
Right. And this is where I falter a little bit. And this is kind of why I wanted to discuss this for a moment, is because I've been trying to hold fast on the Leo train for a very long time. I saw a stat this morning, the morning that we were recording, that Leo's chances of winning Best Actor are now predicted at 5%, an all-time low. So I recognize that. But exactly what you just said, Danny, a split between Best Actor not being attributed to a Best Picture winner, or perhaps most likely a Best Director winner, is unusual, to say the least. And I just feel like if that's the case, and the way the momentum of the night goes, it'll probably be the case where Delroy Lindo or Wunmi Mosaku wins early in the night, and then you start to see the Sinners flip. Now, it could happen. This conversation is completely fruitless probably at this moment in time that people are listening to it, because we all know what happened, and I can't wait to see how this ages. But I'm holding fast on One Battle. I'm a little dubious of the SAG win for MBJ being from such a large body of voters when the Academy is much, much smaller and much less focused on the stateside version of it. It is much more international body. So I just get a little dubious and I get a little hesitant, but hey, maybe MBJ already won, you know, maybe I'm living in the past here. So I'm excited for the Oscars. I'm excited to talk about Oscar winners here. Best Picture winners throughout the years, specifically for the 21st century. Danny, has the Academy generally gotten it right the last 25 years?
Wow, that is a big question to ask. Oh, man.
Just lay down the gauntlet right here, right now.
I'd say they have a passing rate of getting it right. Okay. So more than 65% of the time. But
it's a great, very political answer. Very smart of you. Really good.
I will not say in totality have they gotten it right across these 25 years.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm forming my thoughts. Jonathan, what do you think? You think the Academy's gotten it generally right with the winners of the last 25 years?
Yeah, I feel like the past few years, I've actually been pleasantly surprised with what they have done. So I feel like
Yeah.
that was initially swaying me to say, you know what? They have gotten it pretty right. And then I keep scrolling back.
Yeah. The
And
further
then
you
I'm,
go back, that answer,
yeah,
it gets
The
a
more
little
dangerous
testy.
it gets.
then I'm like, man, what's going on here? Like, this is a little weird, but
Yeah.
that's actually a great answer, Danny. They do pass. Like, they would graduate school still. I think that's
C's
a
get
great answer.
degrees.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was going to go for, Jonathan. If you start if you start late, where you're looking at like the 2024 Oscars in which Anora won, and you get 2023 Oppenheimer, you start going back over like the last years here, you're like, okay, cool. Like we're doing some cool things and we're definitely changing as a voting body and we're trying to kind of like right some wrongs. And we're definitely recognizing momentum of things like SAG and BAFTA a lot more. And then you keep scrolling back and then you hit things like 2010 and you're like, oh, right. Yeah, the King's Speech one. And then you're like, oh, right. Crash one. Oh, right. Other things won that maybe should not have won. So I actually think you said it correctly, Danny. I think more times than not, we're, I guess, doing the right thing. Like I'm even apprehensive a little bit to say that, just kind of like looking at some things. But I think that is something that's been very interesting of the Academy in the last 25 years that we've really gotten to see, of course, throughout the movement of Oscars So White and the Academy expanding internationally and really kind of like bolstering what the Academy is as a voting body and kind of what we just talked about right now of like, it's getting harder to determine and they're not really acting as like a whole body anymore. And they're much acting in the style of like segmented branches. And so it makes things harder to predict, especially going into Oscars night. So we'll see how this draft goes with that sentiment and with that vibe and how we feel about Best Picture winners as a whole of the last 25 years. How are we as a group feeling about this auction draft? Because I switched the rules to this draft about 10 seconds before we started recording.
It's so funny of you to say that because I've done that to you and you continued to be upset about it for months after.
Which is fair. I expect that's what I'm saying. Like Jonathan, it's totally fair if you don't ever want to come back on this show. You know, like Danny, you can be mad at me. I get it, man. You know?
Already planting the seeds to wait another like 70 episodes
Right, exactly.
before I come back again.
Yeah. Yeah. In honesty, I texted you guys about an hour before I recorded. And I texted you because, full transparency, I texted Ben and I was like, what am I drafting tonight? Like, you gotta help me out, man. And he's like, oh, are you guys doing like Best Picture winners of all time? And I was like, yeah, should we tighten that up? And he's like, you guys should go 21st century. And so I hit you guys. We were initially going to do all Best Pictures of all time. But for an auction, we want a little competition. We want a little money spent here. So we decided as a group to go 21st century. And you guys are feeling good about this slate and the competition the auction might bring here?
Yeah. I think it's better, especially because there's three people. I said this before we were recording. Like, it is going to force us to take some things that we're a bit lukewarm on.
Yeah.
Whereas before, like, it'd be like, oh no, I had to get Amadeus. It's like it's not like like that bad of a deal. So here, I think some of us might get stuck with some things that we're going to be not too thrilled about, which always makes for better content.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because there's gonna be 7-ish movies not drafted potentially, and looking at the last 25 years, I was like, there's maybe 4 to 5 that I would safely bet we're not going to draft. So like it's getting really narrow on the margins of where we have to go.
Yeah, it's going to be tight for sure. And I think we made the right decision, which also means that we'll be able to make the decision in the future to hopefully have a much bigger draft of all Best Picture winners in an auction style where we can have many more people participate in that and hopefully generate a little bit more competition. we have done a best picture winners draft in the past. Now it was for all of them, but it was a regular style draft. So we're kind of switching it up twice in this episode. We're kind of zagging a couple of times here to do something new. Did you guys do any prep work for this draft? Did you guys rewatch anything? Watch anything for the first time? Anything at all?
Yeah, I saw Colleen Hoover's reminders of him this week. So
prepping for it to win Best Picture next year.
Yeah, I'm just
in the
prepping
work
for it. I've done no prep work. I've been pretty busy, but the good thing about
that's what I'm
good
saying
thing about being dedicated to this, unfortunately, is that I've seen a good amount and I remember a lot. So
okay,
we'll be all right.
Memory like a steel trap.
That's right.
Okay, that bodes pretty well for your preparedness. Danny, what about you?
This is where I just want to say fuck you, Ethan, because I did do homework and now it's irrelevant because of the rules change.
Okay, listen.
I know
did
you
the
did
same
too,
thing. You
know
watched
it. I know. I just watching your letterbox, I knew what you were prepping for, and I kept seeing them roll in, and I was like, that was the one reason I was a little surprised you made the rule change was because I knew you watched All About Eve, The Apartment.
Yes. I tried to watch some really big movies in prep for this draft because I was like, there's no way that I can get on this draft and not have seen some of the biggest, most highly rated movies to win Best Picture of all time. So I watched All About Eve. I watched The Apartment. I was locking in, and then Ben was like, you should change the rules. So I just want to deflect the rule change to Ben. This was not a me thing. But I am glad that I saw The Apartment and All About Eve, because whenever that draft rolls around, I'm ready. 1950s best movies draft when is what I say to that. So we're kind of
it's
all
not a loss
prepared.
just to watch those movies in general.
No, those are two absolute all-timers. And I'm frankly a little bit ashamed that it took me so long to watch them. All About Eve, I was ready to come into this draft and just be like, that's the movie I want, and I'll do what it takes. But I got to save that strategy for another time. We do have $1,000 a piece to fill out our team of 6 today. We're doing 18 total movies. Now that we've changed it to 21st century, is there a strategy here? Is there we going big spender? We trying to kind of suss out what other people are feeling? Any ideas?
I'm going to call out some people's strategies on these auction drafts. I'm going to call people out here. I don't know if I'm ruining anyone's strategy here. I apologize. But as someone who believes in content, throwing out 994 or whatever dollars at the beginning is absolute lame-o strat, because then it just takes you out of the whole episode, basically. So, Ethan, I would never do that to you. I am here for the entirety of it, and I am going to fight it. And everyone who has been on your show in the past that has done that, you are lame. There you go. That's my PSA right there.
I guarantee he's bluffing.
I guarantee it as well. I can't wait for you to get spun first on the spinner and rock that strategy so hard. Wow. Okay. That's intense. That is shots fired. I'll say the last person to do that was, again, Sophia Simonello on the 2026 auction draft. She went first and she said $995 for the Odyssey. Thanks very much.
All right. My bad, Sophia. My bad. I didn't know that. I didn't see that part.
You said it. You can't take it away now. It is what it is.
That's my mistake. You were not in my head.
Cut that part. Yeah. He's going to edit that out.
I'll beep it out. Yeah, don't worry. Nobody will have any context. No, I agree. For content's sake, the 996 a little tough. But I hope that you're not bluffing. I hope you are locked in. I am ready for a bidding war between the three of us. Danny, are you on the other side of the fence here? Do you think $994 is the way to go for what you want?
I've never done that myself. You have to really be committed to sitting around and doing nothing for a very long time, which I think is personally less fun because I like to bid and engage with the rest of the films that are put up. That being said, there's probably a case to be made for maybe going that route on this particular draft. I wouldn't argue with someone going that direction. I'll be honest. I toyed with it. It has come to my mind.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it is important to keep in mind, obviously, we are recording this before we know the Best Picture winner of the 2025 Academy Awards. So when people listen and watch this episode and think, how come they didn't bid on One Battle After Another or Sinners or, God forbid, Marty Supreme? F1. Yeah, if only we were so lucky. Then I just want people to know it's not eligible for this draft. That's why we're not talking about what just won the Academy Awards, because we don't know yet again. I'm looking back. I was just, you really got me triggered there, Jonathan. I was really curious who you were calling out. And I want to make a point. The 2025 auction draft revisited. Ben dropped $995 on One Battle After Another, first pick.
Yo, my bad, bro. My bad.
My bad. It's more common than I remember.
He didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's happening a lot. Yeah,
it's out there. It's out there. I stand on it. Just, my bad.
No, I think it's a good call. I think we gotta deter people from the lack.
I'm trying to guilt people.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Gonna do it. I deep in my bones.
That'd be so funny.
This is Jonathan's opportunity to go $9.94 on Coda. This is where it happens. The truth comes out. So this is an auction draft, meaning we're each going to have $1,000 to spend on putting together a team of 6 films totaling 18 movies that we're going to draft here today. The film must be a Best Picture winner between the years 2000 and 2024. So that would be the 2000 Oscars to the 2024 Oscars. And that would be Gladiator to Anora. Did I do my math correctly on that, guys?
Sounds right.
Okay. Yes, that is what we want to include. That is what we're including here in the 21st century. We discussed this prior to recording. Are we sure we want to start with the 2000 Oscars? Because technically those would be movies of 1999. We all agreed that the 2000 Oscars mark a kind of an important shift in the tide of the history of the Academy Awards, with Gladiator winning. And we all felt that was important to recognize here. So it is Gladiator to Anora is what we're working with here in our list of available movies. We're going to be drafting in a traditional snake style. So drafter A, B, C, C, B, A, and back and forth. The caveat with an auction draft, if you fill up your team, because you could amass more movies than other people quite quickly, you are forbidden from nominating any more films, even if it may be your turn to do so. So that's an important strategy to kind of keep in mind. If you fill up too fast, you're going to be, again, taken out of the conversation, as Jonathan so eloquently put it. So the biggest difference, again, because it's an auction style draft, just because you nominate the movie, you don't get the movie. You just get to nominate it and set the starting bid, $1, $10, $50, whatever you think that movie is worth to the market of us here on this pod. We are the only people that matter in this competition. Now, normally, those are all the rules, and normally that covers it. Jonathan, came up with a brilliant idea for this pod. So I just want to put credit where it is due. And I'm trying to make up for the rule change on the fly here. We're going to have a qualifier. Now, we've done auction drafts in the past with qualifiers, where you got to have a certain movie on your team in order to qualify your team in the voting for winner. Now, the qualifier here is that you are allowed, you don't have to, but you are allowed to have one non-winner nominee for Best Picture on your team within the 21st century. So that means anything from the 2000 Oscars to the 2024 Oscars that did not win Best Picture, if you want to make the case to put it on your team, you may do so. That is kind of a flex qualifier you could have on your team. So it does open up things a little bit, and hopefully opens up the conversation to talk about more movies, maybe discuss why the Academy got it wrong, and go back to the question, at the source here. How are we feeling about all of these rules? Are we feeling okay?
Feel good?
I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Yep.
Okay. Locked in. Ready to go. Okay. I don't feel super great, but that's okay. I think I'm really dependent on what you guys are going to do. And then I think I'm just going to follow your lead. I'm going to follow your vibe and see where we're headed. Because if history of this draft pod has taught me anything, it's that my ideas are weak and other people are smarter than myself when it comes to winning drafts. So we should spin for our spots. We should commence the 21st century Best Picture winners auction draft. You guys ready for this?
All right. Let's see.
Is anybody
Just
hoping?
Don't be Jonathan.
Yeah, is anybody hoping to go first?
I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind.
Wow, both people that spoke about wanting it don't get it.
Shit.
That's great.
That's not
I hate
ideal.
going first, just to put that out into the world. Despise it.
Oh, in the middle?
Wow. Okay. All right. Interesting. So I'm going to be drafting first here. Danny, you're going to be drafting second. Jonathan, you're going to be on the turn. How you feeling about that?
Fantastic, honestly. Ethan, I'll buy you dinner if you put up Green Book first. Let's just start off with a bang.
Well, it really depends where you're buying me dinner, to be honest. Is it worth it? Is it worth the online slander I would have to endure?
I'll buy you a second dinner of whatever.
Two dinners. A double dinner movie. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I haven't seen Green Book, so I wouldn't feel right about putting it up.
Yeah, I've seen Green Book.
The thing with Green Book is it happened the year before I got into movies. So I missed the Green Book thing. And then I got in on the Parasite year. And I was like, the Oscars are so fucking cool. And that's all I ever knew, to be honest. So I like to think that was always the case.
Green Book's not the worst movie here. I'll say that, in my opinion.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Let's start the bidding. Let's start this draft. You guys, you want to start with a bang, don't you? Jonathan, you're kind of alluding to starting big, huh?
Yeah, you got to start off with a banger, man. Gotta
start off with a banger.
I mean, these are all winners. You got to put some respect on them, right?
It's true. Got a bunch of winners here. I could go for the qualifier first. I could put up a nominee.
Yeah, you could do like Amelia Perez like right now.
This would be the time to really flex that muscle, huh?
Wait, quick question while Ethan's thinking. How many votes do you think like an anti Best Picture team would garner? Like if you get Green Book, Crash, Amelia Perez.
Just the all-time worst.
Oh man. That'd be so funny.
I think if you could stick to the bit for 6 movies, I think you automatically win.
Yeah. If you
the thing is like those 3 are definitely on there.
Yeah.
Right. That would be crazy. What else are you putting on there? What are the other 3?
I don't know.
On the list?
I don't know what the other 3 are.
That's the question.
Just like 5 bad ones and then just randomly like Lord of the Rings. just really throw people off here.
Just be like, what was this guy doing during this draft?
What's this guy's theme, man?
Yeah. That would be something. That would be, I guess this draft is a little bit more wide open than I anticipated it being. I thought I was just kind of locked in on the good ones. Okay. So yeah, let's start with a bang. You know what? Let's just put it out there. My eyes see Oppenheimer. Let's put Oppenheimer on the board.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna put Oppenheimer on the board for $10. $10.
Okay.
Tempting.
Now, of course, Oppenheimer wins in 2023. Again, Christopher Nolan wins Best Director. It loses Adapted Screenplay. Interestingly enough, was kind of a fascinating go on that. But Christopher Nolan ultimately named the king of Hollywood for his 3-hour biopic about a guy in a bomb. And it made $1 billion and went on to win Best Picture. I feel like that's important. I feel like that was kind of a moment in time, at least for Oscars of late.
Are we sure this movie's good?
Speaking of $1 billion
bucks. I wasn't ready for the trick question. I'm so sorry. Are we sure this movie's good?
I'll go 11.
Oh,
actually, fair question. Fair question. Are you guys out on Oppenheimer? Like, I think this really actually does lead to a fascinating through line of what we're going to talk about here as we go through and as we draft. Is winning Best Picture bad, ultimately? Is it bad for the legacy of a movie? Is it bad for the cultural reception of a movie? Does it age you poorly? Like, there are movies within the same time frame that go on to win Best Picture that ultimately sour a lot of people on that idea.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the movie.
Yeah.
$15 for what it's worth.
Okay.
It definitely depends. I think something like an Oppenheimer, whatever movie wins this year, One Battle or Sinners, I think is going to be perfectly fine. It's like the divisive or like perceived as okay movies where they win, and then everyone's like, okay, what the hell? What the hell is going on now?
I think it can
$20.
heighten the impact, $25 of whatever the general feeling was. Like, if it was okay, it's gonna like cement that it was a poor winner, or if it was like genuinely great, it really heightens the legacy in a positive direction.
Yeah, that's a great point. $35. Oppenheimer losing screenplay when you point it out, just incredibly weird looking back on it.
Super
like
strange.
Why was just really weird.
I believe it lost to American Fiction. Is that correct?
Yep,
that's correct.
That's very strange.
I like American Fiction too, and even I was like, huh,
yeah,
like American Fiction is that strong? It's gonna beat it in screenplay.
Is there? I'll go $40 for Oppenheimer. Now that we're talking about this very instance that happened, Oppenheimer 13 nominations, kind of was running the gauntlet on like, these are the things it's winning, right? I believe Nolan wins DGA. Like, it's kind of a similar-ish path for One Battle, where it's like, cool, this is the guy of the moment making a really big, important movie that everybody seems to be talking about and caring about. Is there no world? Again, this is a pointless conversation for listeners of the pod at this point in time, but maybe One Battle doesn't win adapted? Like, right? Like, Oppenheimer was locked. Everybody was like, it's winning adapted. There's no way it's not. And then it lost.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough because I'm not going to lie and act like I knew American Fiction was like going to win screenplay or that he was even strong here. But this year, I mean, One Battle has won screenplay awards that Oppenheimer like didn't. So
yeah,
it is just one of those deals where there's no strong second place that can overtake it. $50. You know what I'm saying?
$65. It does come down to having a viable alternative that people garner around, and American Fiction had TIFF People's Choice behind it, if I'm not mistaken, which had been such a platform for a decade, basically. Until
not so much the last couple of years.
Until Life of Chuck kind of broke the cycle.
And this year with Rental Family also breaking keeping that in check.
The Hamnet one.
Hamnet.
Oh, Hamnet won People's Choice. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we all thought Rental Family was going to
Rental
win.
Family not winning People's Choice. That is, I guess that's where I was going with that.
That was the nail in the coffin for Rental Family.
Oh my God! Before Searchlight even had a chance to get it.
$80.
$90.
100.
All right, let's slow down here, fellas. I mean, how good is this movie, anyways? Like,
right.
We don't really know. I'll go 110 though.
When's the last time you guys revisited this movie? Have you rewatched it recently?
No.
I've only seen it in theater. I have not seen it
really
on a small screen.
Interesting.
I rewatched it once or twice in theater. I think it got put back at one point in theaters.
7. Yeah. So it wins 7 out of the 13 nominations. Fascinating that Göransson wins for score when Göransson will probably win this year for Sinners.
Yeah.
I think that signals something as well. What are we at? $105?
I think I said 110.
Okay. I'll go 125.
150.
Jeez, this guy.
170,
150.
175.
All right.
I
Okay.
really want to tackle this idea of how a movie has aged since it won Best Picture every time we talk about one of these. I think Oppenheimer has like held the ground.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I think people today are still like, Oppenheimer, yeah, totally makes sense that it won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't really know what my favorite Nolan movie is, if I'm being totally honest, or like what his best is. But Oppenheimer might be the most like impressive achievement of his career. I mean, I genuinely don't know how a 3-hour half black and white biopic like made almost $1 billion. Like it makes no sense.
It's
like,
crazy.
Like post COVID, especially,
Yeah,
makes no sense. 190.
200.
225. I think it's the pretty clear best of the 10 films. The only things I have rated the same or close to Oppenheimer are Past Lives and Zone of Interest, and both of those were going to always be uphill battles for one reason or another. Just the scale of Past Lives and the just kind of polarizing material of Zone of Interest.
Yeah. Oppenheimer's really interesting too, because obviously RDJ wins for supporting actor, and I think that's his second. He takes home his second Oscar for that. His first since Chaplin. Is that correct? Since like the 90s.
I don't think he won for Chaplin.
Oh, right. He was only nominated for Chaplin.
Yeah, he was nominated for Chaplin.
Oh, you're right. All recipients were first-time Oscar winners.
Yeah. If it was up to me, Ryan Gosling would have that gold statue right in his hand for supporting actor. And maybe that's aged well. Don't
disagree with that.
But
230.
Yeah, I'll go 235.
250.
Whoa.
Rethink.
275.
Guys, we have Nomadland coming up pretty soon. I'm like, we have a bunch of stuff here, dude. Like,
I mean, this is pick number 1. 280.
Man, I'm really doing strat in my head. Like, if I go for this, I'm not getting another big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This could be your one big one, is what you're saying?
Yeah. We only have enough for everyone to get like one big one.
Not if you play your cards right, you know?
It's true. Coda's right there.
I'm
going to take so many shots. I'm going to take so many shots at these movies. Like, this is my one outlet to do it. What number are we at?
I think I said 275.
275.
Yeah.
Is there a time limit? Is there a shot clock going on? Just so I'm aware in the future.
In theory.
Yeah. In my head, there's a shot clock going on.
That's fair. I'll go 285.
Whenever I feel like not talking about the movie anymore. So this, in theory, Oppenheimer could go on for the whole pod. We don't know.
That's true.
295.
See how it goes. 300. To your point, though, Jonathan, there are like 2 specifically other very big movies.
Yeah.
In this 21st century gauntlet here.
Yep.
But it's Oppenheimer the biggest.
You know what? The 3 of us, I think we're all going to get
one of them.
We're going to get a good one. Yeah, we're all going to get
We're going to get one good one?
We're all going to get one, actually.
If someone some way manages to get 2, does that lock them in?
Could happen.
I think it would lock them in. So everyone else, we have to work together. We have to collude. We have to make sure that
this is a no collaboration draft here. This is strict competition only.
I already forgot the number.
What do you guys think about? I'm at 300, I think.
Oh wow, 315.
Yeah. Oh wow! Immediately bids more than that. Okay. So Emily Blunt nominated for this, loses to Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. How do you guys think this is aged as a nomination? She's in this movie for like 47 seconds.
She's got a good scene at the end, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like
she's got a monologue.
Watching my friends who again are complete normies with movies, they were like genuinely hype with her scene towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's just enough to push it. Like I don't think it's the best character. It's not my favorite Emily Blunt performance, but something like that in the Best Picture winner, it'll just push you over.
Yeah. Pretty sick. Her talking about, cards to special groups. That's really what you want your monologue to be about. It's impressive.
Yeah. I'm more of a... Was she in Jungle Cruise?
Yeah, dude. Jungle Cruise?
Okay.
Jesse Plemons in Jungle Cruise?
We don't talk about that.
That's good stuff.
Was that nominated for Best Picture? Is it an option?
It's eligible here today.
I think so.
When are we getting a Best Live Action category at the Oscars?
God.
You know what I mean?
Literally Best Picture by default.
No, you know. Okay, 320. We gotta get we gotta get moving on this one.
Yeah.
We're deep.
We've talked a lot about
325. 325.
330.
335.
350.
375.
Fuck.
Oh, it's getting
getting expensive
pricey.
now. It's getting expensive.
Big. Yeah.
There's that invisible threshold of when you approach 500, knowing that like you're below the median dollar amount, that it feels like you can't get. Yeah, it feels like you can't get another big one.
Yeah.
You said 375? Is that what you said?
Yeah. 375.
Well, I don't do single dollar amounts because that's but I'll do 380.
So that's two separate shots at two different strategies that you've taken so far on this draft.
I'm just talking out loud
single
here.
dollars.
Just to spite Jonathan, 381.
Fuck, yeah, should have saw
Right.
that one going.
Yeah. 382 for me.
Oh, here we go.
This is an interesting stat. Oppenheimer became both the highest grossing and longest Best Picture winning film since 2003's The Lord of the Rings Return of the King. However, Adrian Brody's speech the next year was longer. That's really interesting. Whoever put that in the wiki, good for you.
385.
I stand with Adrian Brody. Let it be known. I'm allowed to take shots because I'm on his side. Take as long as you want, my guy.
Nah, he got to wrap that shit up. As soon as I saw him on TurboTax commercial, I was like, "Oh, come on, bro."
Yo, that commercial is good though. Don't
good.
slander that commercial.
It is a good commercial. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
390.
They were like it's got to be under 30 seconds, and he's like, "We can do it in 3 hours." 395. I thought you guys were just gonna let me have this at like $200.
I think I'm out.
I'm always nervous. Ooh.
Wow.
I think I'm out.
First
Wow.
Or am I?
Uh-oh.
You got it for 395, Ethan?
I have it at 395 right now, yeah.
Now push him.
I always get nervous about letting Ethan take a big one. Like, I always feel like it backfires because he'll get like the big Nolan film and then just get all the Nolan voters.
There's a lot of Nolan heads out there.
Nah, but Ethan's gonna do something like he's gonna play like Maestro for his flex category.
Fuck off!
Like, it's fine.
You suck.
So we're okay. It's fine.
I will give you credit on that. You can always count on me to pick an absolutely deranged, self-harming pick last. So whatever momentum you think I gain from Oppenheimer will essentially dissipate when I most definitely choose Maestro last. Yeah.
Go to 400, Danny.
Ooh, that'd be a
Danny, we got a lot of other movies we got to talk about.
Yeah, I know. Let's go 400.
Fuck. Yes.
Damn, I thought you would just fold.
Yes.
405.
410.
I feel good about my strategy. I feel like I'm coming around on what I know I'm doing. 415. What do you have this rated on Letterboxd, Danny?
4.5.
4.5. Classic Danny move. Rates a 5-star movie of 4.5.
It's literally the Florence Pugh character is what makes this not a 5-star movie.
She doesn't like flowers. God forbid. You know? Jesus, what do you want?
415, you say?
That's what I say.
Do 416.
425.
Ooh,
Okay. Wow.
big jump.
That's steep. Steep. Well, both of you. Okay. Jonathan, you don't have this rated 5 stars either. You have this 4 stars?
What? No, my initial first watch was 4 stars. On a rewatch, I bumped it up.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Your review that pops up with almost 16,000 likes. I was like, 4 stars, my guy.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, you know, I stand with Barbie. I stand with you from the beginning.
Okay, 430.
Only one movie has Michael Cera, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, you can have it, Ethan.
Let's go. 430. Way more money than I ever wanted to spend on this film.
Yeah, what a mistake. Okay, what a mistake.
Don't get in my head.
Let's go.
Don't make me think I fucked up. You know I'm easily perceptible. Okay. Given the fact that we do have the kind of caveat of allowing one nominee, I don't want to step on that conversation piece too much, but we all kind of agree Oppenheimer the right Best Picture winner out of 2023 there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaks to the year.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. You had Oppenheimer, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Lives, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest. Arguably a really fascinating 10.
Pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of
really
think that's
solid.
Great.
I really like it. Anatomy of a Fall, that's the sneak where it's just like, that's actually one of the best ones.
And it was the first year we got 2 international nominees out of the 10.
Yeah. Good shout. Okay. Well, the first pick of the draft has been completed 45 minutes into this pod. So, Danny, you're up with the second.
All right. Let's put another big one out on the table.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go No Country for Old Men, $50.
Oh, wow. That is not where I thought you were going.
I knew you were going to go in this direction.
No Country for Old Men. Yeah, I'll go 60.
I'll go $65.
This is a pretty good lineup when I look at it, actually. Sneaky good. We could have got Ratatouille in there, but, that's just me.
Yeah, this is, I think the reason I want to
talk about movies with Michael Cera,
talk about this year, because I've seen this year, the 2026 Oscars compared to 2007, in that it's one of the biggest 1-2 heavyweights for Best Picture. This obviously being No Country for Old Men versus There Will Be Blood. Right. No Country for Old Men from the Coens, this kind of neo-Western crime thriller. Yeah, I think this is one of the best years for just a real battle for what was going to win Best Picture.
Definitely agree. Where are we at right now? I did 60. Did anybody beat that out yet? No.
I'm not sure.
All right, just checking. Just curious.
Danny, you're not gonna up the.
I'll go 75.
Is this the right choice? No Country for Old Men. Looking back on it,
that was my next question for you guys.
It's a
good question.
It's a little tough, and I have a kind of a torn answer, because I actually think No Country for Old Men winning over There Will Be Blood is beneficial for the legacy of No Country for Old Men. I think it has aged well. We just saw last year that Criterion put out a 4K release of this movie, long anticipated. People really ate it up. I say that because I think if There Will Be Blood would have won, then I actually think that movie is so revered by the people that revere it, where if it would have won Best Picture, it would have kind of soured that a little bit in kind of the state of what happens to some of these winners, where it would have been no, actually No Country for Old Men is better. And then you couldn't walk around being There Will Be Blood, such a masterpiece, right? And people would be no, it won Best Picture. It can't be. And I think that would have been an unfortunate reality, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think sometimes that is the bigger impact, is not souring on what won, but respecting what lost a little bit more and admiring it in a way.
Yeah. I had a weird experience because on first watch, I liked No Country more than There Will Be Blood.
Interesting. Okay.
And then as I've sat with it, There Will Be Blood has kind of overtaken it, but I haven't seen No Country in quite a bit. So I need to get on that again.
I haven't seen it for a while. Where are we at right now on the bidding? What'd you do, Danny?
I did 75.
Okay.
$75.
I'll go 80. I cannot let someone get No Country for $75.
I'll go $85. Nominated for
you let
8
someone
Oscars.
get No Country for Old Men for $85?
I know, this is tough.
Nominated for 8 Oscars, wins 4. Obviously wins Best Picture. Let's see. Javier Bardem wins. Coen's win. And it wins Adapted. Pretty good package of wins.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, this was like the supporting actor run, starting with this, just bonkers. Just bonkers. Javier Bardem, Heath Ledger, Christoph Waltz, and it's like, holy shit, we are on fire.
So I like that you brought this up. Again, this is going to be an age to take, but this is why I think Sean Penn is going to win, because this ultimately kicks off the 21st century. We give supporting actor Oscars to villains. And what is Sean Penn if not a villain in one battle after another?
Certainly a villain, just psychopath.
Yeah. It also brings up this conversation about the cycle of the Academy Awards. Like, if PTA had won for There Will Be Blood, would we be having the same conversation about him with One Battle After Another? It's very possible. I mean, directors can certainly come back to the spotlight more than once, but there isn't the overdue narrative aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I have it for 85 right now. You guys are gonna let me have Oppenheimer and No Country. That's
honestly, I might
dig your own graves, guys.
I might let you.
Okay.
I have to be true to myself. I haven't seen it in a while.
Mm-hmm. But you said you liked it more than There Will Be Blood on first watch.
Yeah. Yeah, on first watch. I mean, hey, I could say the same thing for like Monsters Inc. You know what I'm saying? So like,
this is the only chance you have to take a Coen Brothers movie.
I can live with that.
That's not losing sleep for me.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. I love them.
Not the persuasive argument I intended it to be.
That's not really an argument.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good.
You guys are both out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fuck you guys. I did not want this movie on my team.
Yeah, neither did I.
Damn it.
Whoa, what a strat. What a strat by Danny.
You both suck. I hate both of you. Well, No Country for Old Men is a great movie. Anton Chigurh, one of the greatest on-screen villains of all time.
Yeah, totally. That haircut, man.
That's
Coconut
the real
Head.
villain.
I think my Letterboxd review for this was Coconut Head, LOL.
Perfect, no notes.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a 4.3 on Letterboxd. Like, I don't want to frame this as like a bad movie. Like, it won Best Picture. I think in a year in which like there was arguably 2 incredible movies.
Yeah.
You know, this is a very, very good movie. I do think the ending tends to be a little divisive for people at large.
Yeah.
I think that the ending is pretty incredible stuff. Like, I think it ties the whole package together. And you know, it's the ultimate, like, you haven't seen that scene, let me pull it up on YouTube and show you right now. And I think it's got a lot of that energy, which is pretty fun.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Like, it's a great movie. We're talking about it as if it's like...
Yeah, you guys are like telling me that I got strapped with the dog shit movie. It's like, it's No Country for Old Men.
It's fire.
Okay, well, I shoot. It takes up a whole spot on my team. Dang.
You're the only one with a movie on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is tough. I'm spending money like bananas over here. Well, Jonathan, you have 2 nominations.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, that Danny's strat has thrown me off. Because I thought he really wanted it and we would bid him up and then I would just have the most money. And I would
Me too. Why do you think I kept bidding? I thought he was like $100 on the next turn.
And now that that was what a chess move right there. But now I'm scared to play what I was going to play. So I think
you gotta get in the heads.
You might get
That's where you come out on top on the auction.
Yeah. So now I'm like, do I put up something like okay that I wouldn't mind, or do I again just go for it?
It's dangerous because you gotta also kind of want it because you might just end up with
it.
Danny really lay in the minefield here. Like,
well,
hey,
I
watch your
remember
step.
Somebody did this and they ended up getting it and they were like, fuck.
Yeah. So this was, I don't remember exactly what the auction was, but that was Tyler Whitmore who put up a movie for like $1 and nobody wanted it. He was like, God damn it, I did not want that movie at all.
Okay.
So what happens?
All right. Yeah, no foreplay, I guess. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing matters anyway. Nothing is real. Let's just put up Parasite. You know, let's just do it.
Oh, damn.
Let's just do it. You know, let's just get this out of the way.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Guys, yeah, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Like, let's just do it. Parasite. Okay. Good movie. Very good movie.
Are we sure?
Are we sure about that? Yeah, are we positive that this is a good movie?
Okay, yeah, you guys don't like it, so you guys can just let me have it. I'll start the bid at 25.
Mm-hmm.
It had one of the
swear
best.
To God, I thought he was going to say $9.95.
Nah, see, I told you, I'm true to my word. I'm true to my word. This was like the most memorable ceremony for me. Not only because of my age and when I got into movies, but this was when I followed it enough to know how big of a shock it was when Bong Joon-ho won. And then it was like, holy shit, we're actually doing the quote unquote right thing, you know, to me at least. So this is just fond memories galore. It was in early February before COVID lockdown.
Yep.
Everything just fell into place. It was amazing. Just kidding. It's all right. It's an okay movie.
Yeah, don't hype it up too much.
Yeah. It's like fine.
Is it safe to say Ethan is going to not have a chance at this?
There's no Oppenheimer and Parasite. Absolutely not, man.
Okay. So with that in mind, what do I have left? I have $485 left. I got 4 slots.
You should just not
3,
bid.
4, 5. I'm gonna bid $482 on this movie.
I mean, that's a power play. Like, it forces us to.
That's a great move.
Basically,
that's a great move.
Yeah, because
you gotta buy your way back in.
If we let you get this for 482, you win the draft.
Like,
there's nothing Jonathan and I can do the rest.
Then
of this.
I would do what Danny said, and I would take Coda. I would take Green Book. Then I'm taking everything if that was the case. Because
all of a sudden it flips. Jonathan and I are outbidding each other for Crash.
Oh, that would have been so good, actually. Damn.
Oh my god.
Worst Best Picture winners draft when?
482, you said, Ethan?
Yeah, 482.
All right, 483.
Put the pressure on. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
480, 485.
I don't know why I thought I'd have an actual shot at that. That's tough.
It's a good move. Genuinely, that was a good move.
Thank you. Yeah.
It was because, like, in theory, Jonathan and I could have, like, you know, pattered around for like $300 or so for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. 500.
This is going to be the most expensive movie here, probably.
Oh, you think
it's gotta be, right?
Come on. Like, even if we reset everything, or we're just bidding, this is going to be the most expensive, I think. 515.
There's something interesting about Parasite that I specifically wanted to call out, especially this year, in a year in which it was just an accident, is bought by Neon out of Cannes. It wins the Palme at Cannes. Follows a pretty good track record of Palme winners being nominated for Best Picture, even going on to win Best Picture sometimes. It was just an accident, just kind of like completely falls to the wayside during the award season this year. Not even a shot to win International Picture, which I think will go to sentimental value. We'll see if I'm right when this podcast is dropped. But Parasite notably wins the Palme and kind of sets off the big like, oh, this is the Palme winner. And now we get to talk about this thing for 7 months and see if it has any real shot at winning Best Picture. And it was like that for it was just an accident for a while after Cannes. It was like, oh, this is going to be the one. Look out. And it just didn't cards didn't fall right for that movie, but it did work for Parasite.
Yeah. I think Parasite is the first time where I was like, okay, like momentum and vibes is like a real thing now that I'm going to take seriously. Because when they won SAG, I mean, obviously, it was like it genuinely felt different, which I understand why people would go for Sinners here. I understand it. I don't think it's crazy. But yeah, Parasite like broke everything in my brain about how I thought these things worked.
Yeah.
It also should be noted like that like started the pathway for Neon to realize like the palm at Cannes is like
is where
essential moving forward for generating an awards run. And in the 5 years since, we've seen
pretty impressive
Cannes premieres turn into awards players stateside in a much more significant way. 550.
I mean, the 550 gavel bang at the end is crazy. Parasite 2019, Titan in 2021, obviously not a player. Triangle of Sadness in 22, nominated for Best Picture. Anatomy of a Fall in 23, nominated for Best Picture. Honora 24 wins Best Picture. It Was Just an Accident in 2025, not nominated for Best Picture. So kind of this 5 to 6 year cycle, possibly. We'll see how the next 5 years shake for the Palm.
Yep, we're getting the Cannes lineup announcement, I think, in less than a month. I think it's early April, so we'll have to see what's going on there at 565.
Yeah, how are you feeling about Cannes, Danny? Congrats on going to Cannes this year, man.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
I am so excited. This is just, it still feels surreal, the fact that I'm going to be there and experience that festival.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's going to be so cool.
What'd you say, Jonathan?
565.
600.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on. Let's banter a little bit, huh? Got to jump all the way to 600 already.
Parasite, notably, I think a lot of people say that 2019, and I actually just saw on Twitter going around of like 2019, best picture year ever. I do not agree with that. I do think Parasite is like a big leading player in that. But do we think Parasite was the right winner here out of this group?
Yeah. I'm actually surprised at its legacy has. I mean, if anything, like gotten stronger. I mean, we've seen all those lists of like the top 25 movies of this century from critics, journalists, and even just normal folks. And Parasite is just like number one, like on both. So it's
pretty unanimous.
It's really crazy. 615.
2019 was also a pretty standout year. I feel like in most people's memories, like 2019 is honestly considered one of the best years of the 2010s, but also just the 21st century. People usually point to 2019 as a really favorite year that was just stacked from top to bottom. The other stat about Parasite that I find just mind-boggling is that it was at that point and still is today the only South Korean film ever nominated at the Academy Awards, which is just mind-boggling.
That's insane.
It's so crazy. I don't understand how people I don't understand how that's actually possible. Realistically, like there's actually nothing. Like everyone's just saying, oh, like they don't like Park Chan-wook. I'm like, I agree, but like why? Like I need some explanation because this is starting to feel racist. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just I don't understand this at all.
Oh, something about the Oscars is just now starting to feel racist.
Now,
I think something's on.
Now
here.
I'm realizing
something's up.
Here. Now my eyebrow has been raised.
Right.
What were you at, Jonathan?
615.
Oh man, how high are we?
Yeah, even I don't know.
How high would you go for this if you had unlimited buckaroos?
If I had unlimited money?
Well, I mean, within 1,000.
Yeah. Sure, fair. What if I was just like $1 million for Parasite? I'd probably go in the high sevens. If I'm like thinking strategy wise, like if this was the first movie on my team and I go like 785, I got a couple $100 to toy with. Parasite's obviously the standout. You get some sleepers, you get a nominee for $1. Like I feel strategy wise like that would shake, but you guys should go up to like early nines.
My concern is Parasite surrounded by like Million Dollar Baby and The Artist and The King's Speech and Argo. Like, even if they're like okay, like then I'm like, how much strength does Parasite have to pull me in the votes here?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough thing. We never quite know on the graphics. Like, is it more beneficial to have one absolute standout movie or a more well-rounded team? We may never know.
Yeah.
660.
660.
Wow. Big one.
Brother.
Wow.
660. All right, we are cooking with gas now.
This is tough because whoever loses this bidding war is the person without a big one. And we've already said that there's kind of 3 to 4.
3 big ones.
Yeah. I'll go 675.
Oh, yeah. Bong Joon-ho working on an animated feature film next.
It's my fucking guy. You know what's good? Mickey 17. I thought was a good movie.
Oh,
is it though?
It was my top 10 all year long, and I just keep talking about it. And every time I bring it up, I just hear crickets. So I'd love to talk about Mickey 17, Jonathan.
Mickey 17 is awesome. Mickey 17 is awesome. It is great. I had a great time.
I've got my creeper upstairs.
Strong disagree.
Dude, Mark Ruffalo, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. 685.
I'm happy for you guys.
All right,
I'm happy for Bong. You know, just getting a blank Hollywood check, going straight to our pads.
One of the best speeches, as well, when he shouted out Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
what a moment!
Incredible stuff. Yeah,
690,
695.
Gearing up on 700. What'd I say?
Okay. All right, we are what can I get with like 300? What can I get with that shit? What can I get with like 250? I'll go 700.
Parasite's in an interesting year too, because Parasite goes on to win 4 Academy Awards, and notably, the just as like a stat point here, The Irishman goes 0 for 10. Huge movie by a huge revered director, wins absolutely nothing. A movie put out by Netflix, arguably the most accessible distributor when it comes to the Academy Awards. I know it was in 2019. I know that the Academy was still warming up to that idea, and all of those things were in play, but I wonder if that's something we see happen this year or even like next year, whatever the slate may be, where you get something like Marty Supreme that's nominated for 6, 7, 8 Academy Awards and it goes home completely empty-handed. That could be tough because you mentioned the vibes and the momentum. Like Parasite just kind of took it over and shut everything else out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see that more and more often. Yeah. I can't tell what's the reasoning, but I feel like it is true that voters are now starting to just kind of homogenize into 2-3 movies, and then everything else kind of gets left out. Like sentimental value could
9 Academy Award nominations. Crazy.
It's going to be like Frankenstein, One Battle, and Sinners winning multiple awards, and then is anything else going to win a second?
A second? I don't
think so.
I mean,
no, right?
Yeah, no, unless you believe The Secret Agent is going to storm its way through Best Actor and International, but that's obviously a long shot.
Right.
So,
7-10.
I'm putting my money on F1 winning sound editing and VFX. the 3 for
triple threat.
The 3 for 4. Yeah, the triple threat.
Man,
we're all laughing now, but wait, this episode comes out when it's already happened.
715.
Dang.
As soon as that left my mouth, I got a little scared.
I'm going to make a hard decision and back out.
Whoa.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have gone to 990 something. No, I'm just playing.
No, you definitely would have though. You would have kept going.
I mean, you know, I'm Korean.
I feel like it.
I feel like I gotta. I had to put up at least a good fight, you know.
Danny,
it's a dangerous place to be. It's a dangerous place to be.
You're gonna get a good one.
The thing is, I still feel good about getting a big one and having more money to play with.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword, though.
I'm getting ready for Argo to join my team.
I have to take the long game.
You say that like it's a problem.
And
Dude,
And
don't besmirch Argo.
I like Argo. I like Argo,
Don't
but that's what I'm
besmirch
saying. Like,
these movies.
I'm not going to get a single vote from Argo.
I'd vote for you, Jonathan, if I were a voter.
Okay, well, there you go.
You do have another nomination, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We've made it through round 1. Congratulations.
Holy shit. Okay.
We're
All
right.
right.
70 minutes in. Incredible work.
that was 2 of the hardest movies to clear, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We'll get a little faster as we get to some of the lesser echelons.
What do I want to do here? I don't know how actually you guys feel about this, so I'll put up Spotlight.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
2015, which is a sneaky good year for movies, at least in my opinion. That only won Best Original Screenplay, and then it won Best Picture. That was the year where everything was split.
Yep.
The Big Short won PGA. The Revenant looked like it was going to dominate. I mean, it did win Director. It won Golden Globe. And then Spotlight won, what was it? It won SAG. Mad Max is here as a huge tech sweeper.
Yep.
It was just kind of all over the place. And then
Sort of a
Spotlight
stat
wins.
breaker in terms of
Totally.
what a Best Picture package could look like. And we haven't seen a Best Picture winner do that since, but we've seen a handful of Best Picture nominees do that with just screenplay and picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Past
So
Lives. One of those movies.
Oh, yeah. I'll put that up for $25.
Okay.
Spotlight.
Ethan, how do you feel about Spotlight? This is one I actually had a blind spot for and watched for the first time pretty recently.
Is that like you're genuinely asking me, or you're asking because you already know how I feel?
I'm genuinely asking you, and it's crazy that we have to clarify that when we're just having a cordial conversation.
I don't know. You're setting traps here and there. Who's to say? Well, give me your take first. Your first watch. What did you think?
Uno reverse card. I see.
Yeah, play the reverse.
I will say I'm a sucker for journalism movies. I think those types of movies, when you really get in the nitty gritty of someone being really good at their job, is honestly like such a fascinating subgenre. I'll go $35.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I low-key thought I was gonna get it for $25.
No, I'll go $40. The thing about Spotlight is that they knew the whole time, and we all let it happen. So I personally, like you, Danny, I'm kind of a sucker for journalism movies, and they work wonders on me, and Spotlight in particular, with a cast like this of Mark Ruffalo and Rachel McAdams, and like even Brian Darcy James. Like, it's kind of full of that guys, which is incredible. Liev Schreiber comes into this movie halfway through. It just like works for me. I think this movie is an absolute 5-star heater.
Oh, dang. I thought I was gonna get hit with it's like, okay. Because for me, since I'm basically kind of out, or at least I should be, when people rank the Best Picture winners from this decade, I am surprised at how high I put Spotlight. I love this movie. It works just so well for me. For whatever reason, it just scritches, like it just some part of my like brain that I just love.
Yeah.
The energy of this movie is so quick. And it's pretty impressive considering it's 129 minutes long. About we got to go down to the basement and look through this binder of papers and look what's missing. That's also like pretty crazy.
Phenomenal Howard Shore score.
Yeah. It's incredible.
$50?
$50? I'll go $55.
Let's see. If Ethan gets Oppenheimer, No Country, and Spotlight, I can't tell if that's like, is that like game over, or is that like we're still okay here? I'm trying to decide if I should jump in.
Yeah.
Where does it put you guys?
I wouldn't put any of those three anywhere near the bottom tier of Best Picture winners that we're looking at.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. What's the number?
I think I said 55.
Yeah.
Damn, I got 285. Shit, I'm broke. I'm broke as hell.
Yeah, I can't believe I have more money than you.
I'll do 56. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know,
I had to do it to him. Had to do it to him. Had to do
Holy
it.
cow.
Had to do it to him.
Look at you.
Actually,
I'll go 60.
Okay, thank God. I got scared.
It is the first Best Picture winner to win fewer than 3 Academy Awards since 1952's The Greatest Show on Earth.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the worst Best Picture winners in history.
Pretty much a complete stat breaker. Like, this was not a
Unbelievable.
package anyone would have predicted. There was no precedent for
What?
it going back 70 years.
I'll go $61. But what do you think? What do you think made that happen? Like, because we just talked about Parasite taking over the night, right? Like going on and winning the things it needed to get to Best Picture. Spotlight wins screenplay, doesn't win any acting awards, and then doesn't win director, and then wins picture over some really big movies from that year. Notably, like you said, like Mad Max Fury Road, The Big Short, The Revenant. Like Leo gets his Oscar for The Revenant. What made this the stat breaker?
Yeah, I'm not gonna act. This is all in hindsight, obviously, but with The Revenant taking some big precursors, The Big Short came out of nowhere for PGA, and then Spotlight wins SAG. I mean, The Big Short. If that movie does not work for you, I think you like hate that movie. It becomes like absolutely obnoxious. And even with The Revenant, Birdman was the year before. It's like, man, he's gonna win again, like in a row. And there was some detractors there. I think this is really where the preferential ballot like really shines through looking back on it, because Spotlight is so like agreeable at the very least. So that would be the only reason. If we did a revote, it might be Mad Max, honestly. If, like for other people, I personally would stick with Spotlight. I still love it, but I fully admit Mad Max has kind of lasted the longest, in my opinion, at least in the consciousness.
Culturally, yeah.
Yeah. But again, good year.
Yeah.
We gotta get Spotlight 2. 2 Spot, 2 Light. We got Furiosa, We need the Spotlight origin story.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh. $65.
$66.
$70.
Let's go.
$71.
$72.
Oh, backing down. I'll go $75. Arguably, I like The Big Short more than Spotlight, but I think you're on the money, Jonathan. Like, if you don't like Adam McKay specifically and like the editing style of The Big Short, you're just gonna find the whole movie really grating. I'm in on it, but
wild sentence that you just threw out there. We kind of didn't
glossed over a lot of that information.
That.
That's why I kept talking. I didn't want anything to be microanalyzed here.
$80.
$81.
$85.
$90.
Ethan,
how you feeling, Jonathan? You put this up for $25. You thought you had it in the bag. We're at $90 on Spotlight.
Yeah, it's good. I feel I'm happy. It'd be disrespectful if I just got Spotlight for the opening bid because I love this movie.
So terrible.
Makes me happy.
95.
Yeah, go to triple digits.
$96.
Oh, come on.
99.
Whoa, you're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me jump. I gotta look at the slate. I gotta look at what's remaining here.
There's a big one still on the board.
Really?
We know you want to play Coda.
Big Chicago guy. Nobody's talked about Chicago yet.
No, I was talking about $1 Million Baby.
Yeah. I'll go $100. Sure.
Come on, Ethan.
I'll go $100.
You already have 2 movies, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is teams of 6. What do you want me to do? I gotta fill it out.
110.
Wow. 10 jump. Okay.
There you go.
He's
got money to spend.
$115. Yeah, you got money. You can kick me to the curb right now.
I like having money though. It's nice.
Amen.
Wow.
120.
$125.
Wow, look at Spotlight go, man. Look at it go. Look at it go.
This is shaking out the same way that it won picture. We're just like, there's no way. Oh my God, it's gonna keep going.
That's so
all
funny.
The way.
We should try to mimic our bidding style to how each campaign went. 135.
140.
What the
This
hell?
fucking guy. This fucking guy.
Spotlight's great. Everybody knows that.
$150.
$175.
Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I thought for sure you were just gonna say fuck it at a certain point.
Mm-mm.
Jonathan, what do you think? Spotlight, No Country for Old Men, Oppenheimer. That's looking pretty good.
I know that is a
Can
good
I
team.
Can I put a pause on this to break some movie news to you guys and get your real time reaction if you don't mind?
Oh boy.
Oh no, what?
Bradley Cooper is reportedly being eyed to write and direct the Ocean's 11 prequel. In addition, Cooper would be starring in the film alongside Margot Robbie. This is coming straight from Matt Bellany. How are we feeling about this?
Bradley Cooper. Wow. I think, okay, it's fair to say now, hearing that, it's true. Maestro broke him. Losing for Maestro has broken this man.
Broke him.
He's just, it's just.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
I'm
excited. I think he's good. I think he's a good director. I like him as an actor, but it's clear now the choices he's making. He's like, all right, fuck the Academy. Fuck anyone who's doing it. I'm trying to have fun, and I respect it.
Yeah. Danny, no take on this news?
It's hard to be excited about it without any interest in an Ocean's movie or the trajectory of Bradley Cooper's career.
Wow, just two huge L's for you right there. That's crazy.
Savage.
Wow. Okay, well, I just watched Limitless last night, and I'm in the process of writing an article about the same time that this pod will drop. Will be the Limitless 15-year anniversary article from me on therollingtape.com. Really one of the last great, quote-unquote, non-Bradley Cooper roles before he was like, I need to win Little Golden Statues.
No, Bill Simmons is on crack. Bill Simmons is on crack with that one.
Bill Simmons he's on crack and he's seeing the truth. That's what's going on. He's doing both.
Number 16, Limitless. I damn near dropped my phone listening to that one.
I stand by it.
180, by the way. 180.
Oh my God. Spotlight. Fucking A, man. Let's go.
$200.
Damn.
This has got to be a bit.
He's trying to drop the fucking hammer.
No bit.
This is a bit.
I love Spotlight. I'm like, that's why I asked you, Danny. I was like, are you genuinely asking me? Because I talk about Spotlight all the time. I'm like, Spotlight's my movie.
I mean, I guess like we're at a point where clearly we're both bidding for it. I also love Spotlight. Like, I thought this was amazing, and I was
Billy Crudup coming in this movie, just doing Billy Crudup things, you know, wins everywhere.
I'm trying to find this on your letterbox to genuinely see if you're bluffing.
I'm not. This is not a bit. I don't know why you guys think this is a bit.
You should keep going, Danny, because chances are that I think you're up to put up a movie. You're going to get whatever you put up, no matter what. Almost.
Yeah.
That's fair. 210.
225.
Man, no hesitation in Ethan. What is going on here?
He's bidding with so much confidence right now, and it's scaring me.
I'm fucking pulling up from half court, man. I'm locked in.
230.
Oh, now you got me second guessing.
This is more than No Country for Old Men by like 3, like times 3.
Times 3 of No Country.
This is crazy.
What are the big ones left on the board after this?
Oh, that's information hunting, big time.
Yeah.
Return of the King's out there. That's got a Tive. It's got its people.
For sure.
I mean, there's like one, it's like staring at me in the face.
And
that was my backup plan for Parasite.
I'm literally looking right at it.
The King's Speech. Shoot. Okay.
It is the King's Speech.
What are we at? You said 220?
I don't even remember what number.
I think you said 220.
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Sure, let's just go. Let's just say that. 220.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go 250.
Holy shit. Dude, he's fucking Steph Curry right now. He's just pulling up, man.
Trying to channel my inner Simmons, you know? Just trying to put some respect on some good fucking movies.
All right. You got it, Ethan.
It's so game over for you guys. That's the Holy Trinity. Get out of town.
No, I think we're okay. I think we can be okay. I think we
can be okay.
I think we can.
I'm really banking on the long game here.
You guys tell yourselves whatever you need to know.
Some big ones.
Whatever you want to hear, you can tell that to yourselves.
I'm telling you, the Maestro pick is coming from Ethan.
Don't keep bringing it up because you're gonna make me want it. That's you know if it's in my brain, then I'm gonna want that movie. Okay, so Danny, you have a nomination. You're the only person without a movie so far. You got $1,000 left.
That was surprising. I genuinely thought I'd be able to scoop Spotlight for like $60-$70 and we'd all be okay with that.
Yeah, not in my reality, not in the world that I live in.
Yeah. Well, now that's over, are you bluffing? Do you actually love Spotlight?
Yes, 5-star movie. Love Spotlight. It's to me, it's the ultimate movie where it's like anytime somebody starts talking about Spotlight, you're like, well, I have to watch that tonight. You know, like you're just like, well, I got to revisit that. So
I do. I really love it. I was so close to giving it 5 stars, but 4.5. Classic move.
Fucking classic, Danny. What have you rated 5 stars on Letterboxd, Danny? What do you have?
Well, the thing is, I have like a rule of thumb that I don't give 5 on first watch unless it like truly is a transformative experience.
Yeah. So Megalopolis, instant 5-star. I think I made that joke on Dez's pod.
You did.
I'm reusing my own material.
Sound of Falling is one of the only examples that I've just straight given 5.
Well, see, I didn't know where you stood on your 5-star thing when I saw Sound of Falling with you at TIFF last year. Yeah. So now in retrospect, you walking out of there with me being like 5 stars, that was history.
Well, I went to rewatch it the next day at TIFF.
Yeah, you did. What did I go? Oh, I went to go see Train Dreams instead, I believe.
All right, so my nom here?
Yep.
All right. Moonlight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, this is going to be quick.
All right, $25. Let's get it over with.
I will go 281.
Damn it.
And I'll take it for 282.
Okay.
Okay. The money prevails.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Where if I held out, I could get one of the big 3 cheaper than it costs each of you.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Moonlight for a moment? I feel like
we can't.
The bidding was fast.
Let's just move on.
Talk about this film.
Right.
Every movie we've talked about for 25 minutes each, and Moonlight, it's like 25 seconds. Not okay.
We all knew that was going to end in just whatever I could outbid Jonathan on.
Yeah.
But Moonlight wins for the 89th Oscars in 2016. Obviously, you have the huge scandal moment where La La Land is announced as the winner, and Justin Horvitz looks at the envelopes. There's a chaos on the Dolby stage, and Moonlight, you have won Best Picture. This is not a joke. One of the most infamous moments in Oscars history. Yep. Not to overshadow Moonlight as a film's accomplishment, because this was a micro budget film by Oscar standards, produced for under $2 million. Directed by Barry Jenkins, follows a coming of age story from a young Black man's perspective over the course of 3 points in his life. Yep. And it just was one of the biggest shocks that this movie could upend La La Land, like a classic Hollywood musical with the most nominations all time, behind A24, like who was at the time like a year or 2 old as a distribution company.
Yeah, this is the ultimate did the right movie win question here, and I think the answer is yes, even though my reverence for La La Land is undying. Like Moonlight is the right winner here for Best Picture, undoubtedly.
Yeah. La La Land is like the movie that I saw that made me realize like what movies could be, because before then I was just like, just typical teenage boy. I was watching like fucking Spider-Man, and that's really all I was watching. So I hold La La Land very close, but it kind of worked out because now Moonlight has this, and La La Land is kind of looked at almost kind of fondly now. It was really messy during that time, but I feel like now people are like, no, I love La La Land. Like I think
great. It worked out for both films, which is so rare to say.
Yeah, it did. And I think one thing to point out, everyone knows it's shocking that Moonlight won. I don't think people realize how shocking like it actually is when you look at the race. Obviously, La La Land, we know it was just this huge Titanic, like literally type of movie. And Moonlight didn't even win SAG. It lost to Hidden Figures when La La Land wasn't even in the category. So it was like, man, Moonlight can't even win when La La Land isn't there. It can't even do that. And yet it won on a preferential ballot with the Oscars. And I understand there's like other reasonings for that. 2016, obviously, like politically, yes, like I think that definitely plays a factor. But even with that, it is insane this movie won.
We just talked about Spotlight kind of upending a lot of statistics and history and kind of being a stat breaker. Moonlight obviously very much falls in line with that as well. Everything you just talked about, Jonathan, but another important point is, so Moonlight is from A24, who at the time is kind of a nobody and not really putting out movies that anybody recognizes or sees. Of course, they have another Best Picture winner that we may or may not talk about here on the show. But Moonlight comes out October 21st, 2016 from A24 and completely shuts down La La Land, who followed the playbook at the time. It was a December 9th release in the United States, was a massive musical focused on Hollywood and stardom that took place in Hollywood, that featured the Best Actress winner and the Best Score and the Best Original Song. And like, it's pretty insane that Moonlight actually ended up winning over that entire package, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone can ever predict something like that happening. Like if this exact race was happening now, 0 people would be predicting Moonlight.
Correct.
There's no way.
Yeah. Good get, Danny. Pretty solid.
Yeah. It's all right.
Is that what we were all thinking? Like Oppenheimer, Moonlight, Parasite?
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Pretty
Those are the
much.
3.
So it worked out in the long run. We said we'd all get one.
Yeah, that's cute. It's cute of us.
Sure. Yeah, I guess so.
We could have done it less painlessly.
Yeah, that is very true.
That was tough. Yeah.
Low-key got screwed. Okay.
So I have 2 nominations here. I have the least amount of money and I have the most amount of movies on my team. So I got to be a little bit savvy. Got to work around some things. I feel like now that we've got the 3 big off the board, you kind of got to get a little bit more tricky. You got to go for something a little bit with a story. So I'm gonna go with. Let me look at the list here. I'm gonna go 2006, The Departed. I'm gonna put it up for $1.
Let's go.
This is obviously Scorsese's pretty incredible movie of I guess his remake of Infernal Affairs featuring DiCaprio, Damon, Nicholson, Wahlberg, the whole gauntlet. And The Departed just kind of fucking rocks. I don't know what else to tell you about it.
Yep. That is that puts it very bluntly right there. I think this is one where I do wonder if the preferential ballot was a thing, if The Departed still would have won. Because it's a little lost on me right now, but I'm pretty sure Little Miss Sunshine won SAG and PGA, which if that happens, that's a pretty damn good package to go with. But this was not a preferential ballot, and Little Miss Sunshine is a very, very agreeable, light, moving, emotional movie. So that is something I always wonder, if the preferential ballot existed, would The Departed still have won? I'll go $5.
It's a good question. So it did win SAG. It did win PGA. Obviously, Little Miss Sunshine goes on to win supporting actor for Alan Arkin and screenplay. 2 out of 4. Pretty good, but yeah, a little off the precursors. I'll go $6.
I've never seen Babel. Just want to put that out there. Never seen Babel. I've never seen The Queen, actually.
Me neither.
I have not seen Letters from Iwo Jima.
Oh,
Letters
God,
from Iwo Jima's, it's okay. It's fine. It's not I don't know why it's in this conversation.
I'll go $8.
Produced by Steven Spielberg.
Best Picture lineup, I have to say.
Jonathan, can you tell me, so 2006,
Yeah.
this is only 5, right?
Yep.
At this point in time. Okay.
Yep.
We go to 10 in the 2009 Academy Awards, 82nd.
Yes.
With the Hurt Locker one.
Yes,
Okay.
the 80s. Yep.
Okay. How much, what'd you say? $8?
I said $8.
$8. Okay. I'll go $10.
Okay.
It's like the Walmart bargain bin happening right now.
Yeah, I'll go $12.
Okay.
I do like an even number sometimes.
I'll go $35.
Okay, come on. We were having fun.
It's a little tough because, especially in terms of like a good movie or a movie that you personally like, it's a little tough to differentiate the vibe of the team. I'm getting a little,
Yeah.
dark heavy here.
You said how much? 35?
Yeah, $35.
I'll go 40.
Okay.
Danny, you're just out?
Yeah, you're not participating?
I haven't seen this movie in a long time. Like it's been many years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, shit bangs.
This is Scorsese's first, this is his director Oscar, right? For The Departed.
Yep.
Yeah.
First and only.
First and only.
Much younger Leo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Jack Nicholson kind of doing his best Jack Nicholson impression throughout the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was where you can't be in the same category for best actor. So Leo had to choose Blood Diamond. And that's what he was nominated for. Just a really weird choice. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes no sense. What are we at? What'd you say?
I said 40.
$40?
Yeah.
I'll go $41.
Okay. Getting expensive here. This is actually a chunk of money.
Out of the Walmart bargain bin onto the shelf.
Go 45.
Yeah. We're up in the value here. $50.
Okay, hold on. Danny, if he gets The Departed, I'm getting a little nervous if he gets The Departed.
Because he only has to get one more Best Picture winner.
Yeah.
So that means at worst, he has one mediocre winner.
Yeah.
The Departed, Spotlight, No Country, Oppenheimer.
It's like just I'd go to that film festival, That's a good day right there.
What'd you say? 45? 50?
Yeah, I said $50, I think.
You said 50? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go 55.
It's a good snag because it's an agreeable Best Picture winner. I don't think there's anyone out there like fighting the good fight to say this shouldn't have won. But I also don't know how many people are like constantly talking about this as a Best Picture winner.
Yeah. I'll go $60. It is kind of crazy when you put it in those terms, especially in the Scorsese filmography, because I don't think there's very many people where it's like the only time he's won Best Picture, it was the best. Like nobody is like The Departed is his best movie. I don't think very many people say that at all, but it's the Best Picture winner, which
and that's where it's like
kind of crazy.
A lot of people would say Nolan won at his peak. Like that was his big movie, his big Oscar moment. Like that doesn't feel like the case for Scorsese with Departed.
Yeah.
I mean, and everyone can make an argument for what their favorite Scorsese is, and you would get a different answer from pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
But
you said 65?
Yeah, $65.
I'll go 68.
$70.
How much money this fool got?
Damn.
I'm pocket watching here.
Were you trying to snag this one too? Were you trying to go low on The Departed?
Yeah, if I could, because to Danny's point, it's like right in a sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
Of how I view these movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if it's on my team, I'm like, hey, great. If it's not the biggest deal, but I don't want to spend too much on it.
I don't think you're really gonna find anybody that like doesn't like The Departed though.
Yeah.
I think I have it like about in the middle of my almost dead in the middle of these 25 films.
Oh, so did you rank all 25 of these films? Or you just kind of like going off your rank?
I made a private letterbox list with the 25 films.
Yeah, important that you noted that it's a private list because you knew I was going to try and find it.
It's a keyword there. Yeah.
I'll go 75 because you said 70, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll go 75.
I'll go $80.
Okay. He's not hesitating. He's not hesitating.
You do have more money than me,
Jonathan.
so,
I think this
Barely.
does put us in a danger
You do
zone
you.
with Ethan.
I know. So you got to jump in. You got to jump in right now.
You got to help out.
You got to jump in. See, I'm just trying to look like what other. Obviously, there's a lot more movies that I would rather have, but obviously, me and Danny only have one movie.
That's crazy that you guys each only have one movie.
So
the question is, can I get 4 above this, or is this a realistic, like, good floor?
Is this low key like a good get at this point in the draft? Is this a good get? You said 80?
$80.
I'll go 85.
I'll go $100.
Oh,
dude,
boy.
This guy has no remorse.
You can blame Danny for this. You blame the
Ethan's
spotlight.
been power bidding today.
I know.
Like, the confidence is flowing through his veins. And it feels like he has $1 million because he's always bidding.
It really does feel like I have so much money because I've bid on every single movie.
When realistically, I have 4 times as much money as you, but I'm never bidding. The only movie I bid on was I won in 5 seconds.
I'll go 105.
110.
Ethan, what did you rate this on Letterboxd, bro? What did you?
I don't even know if I've logged it on Letterboxd.
I'm not even in this, and Ethan's pissing me off.
Likely thing for me to do, honestly. I think someone recently commented on our Best Picture collaborative draft and was like, Ethan standing the 2 worst Best Picture nominations. Like, and I replied because I run the account. And I was like, likely place for him to be.
Right.
What movies were they referring to?
F1 and Train Dreams, which are apparently the worst Best Picture nominees, which I
think
starkly
50%
disagree
of that's a pretty sound argument.
Fuck off. Why does everybody hate F1? Guys,
you don't hate
you will
F1,
see.
but it's
You will
like...
see in time, okay? Movie rocks.
F1 is
Top
not
Gun
the
Maverick,
worst one.
literally the same thing, got nominated for Best Picture, and people are like, awesome. F1 gets nominated, people are just like, this sucks.
I mean, there's a reason that we were debating it as what was the 10th film that was going to get in.
Hey, I just wanted to put out there, I guessed it as the 10th film. Not even Fantasy did that. So,
Oh, wow. That's a low blow because he was carrying it in his 10 all year long.
I know he was. And he swapped it out to the last minute. So,
like,
Sean, if you're listening, more importantly, Sophie, if you're listening, please do not tell Sean that I just did that. I feel bad about it already. What do I have?
What's this at right now?
I don't know. I think I said 110. You said 110.
I said 110.
Okay, 125.
Okay. This guy's losing it. This guy's losing it, Danny. Watching someone go so hard for Spotlight and The Departed, just completely throwing off my strat.
The problem is he still has over $100 for realistically only, like, he can still spend $100 on the last Best Picture winner.
Yeah.
He's in a good spot.
Right.
He's in a really good spot.
You guys could like ultimately run the board after this though. Like if you get me down enough, it's really just like whatever you guys want, you know?
What's it at? 125?
I got it at 125 right now.
130.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Jumping in.
Ooh.
150.
Oh, fuck you. You literally I've just been laying down fucking power bids this whole time with no hesitation. And I both admire it and am thoroughly annoyed by it.
I'm starting to second guess my math because it feels like you're right. I have unlimited funds. How am I bidding all this money on these movies? But I've done my math right.
The thing is, we have done a pretty good job so far of putting good Best Picture winners on the table.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I can bid.
You can't do it? You only have one movie. You spent $715 on Parasite.
Dude, Parasite is LeBron James and Michael Jordan combined. It's going to carry this team to the finals. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. You can only hope. Okay. So you're out.
I think I got to be out, I think.
What are you at, Ethan? 150?
I'm at 150 right now. Yeah.
So that puts him at $85.
Yeah.
The rest of the way.
Yeah.
And
could both be winners. Only one of them could be a winner. You never know.
There's really no reason we shouldn't get a qualifier for pretty cheap because we have a ton of options.
Guess that's true.
Huge slate. Yeah. Huge slate.
Kind
of a nice little zag, little curveball in there with the qualifier.
Ethan.
Got a lot of movies to talk about, you know? You might as well just let me have it, and then we can start talking about Coda again. Back to the drawing board.
155.
160.
What the hell?
Do you actually want it, Danny? What do you rate
I don't know.
I
feel like I'm playing defense. Just
you only gave this movie 4 stars.
I know, and I haven't fucking watched it in like a decade. I don't even remember the plot.
Your last review is lights out. Do you have any recollection of your last review of this
Gun
movie?
to head, I couldn't tell you a word in that Letterboxd review.
So this is from January of 2021. The Departed, but every time they say microprocessors, the playback speed doubles. That's a very funny review.
You know what?
Like
because
now.
of that review, I kind of feel like I have to have it on my team.
Yeah, do it.
No, just relish in the fact that was a good review and that was your moment in time with that movie. You know, you don't need it now.
165.
175.
No hesitation with this guy.
When will you guys learn?
180.
Man.
185. You could just take me out of the bidding right now. I don't know why. Like, if you want this movie, just take it.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know if I do. I just don't want you to have it.
Right.
You would still have more money than both of us.
Yeah.
By like a good chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not worth it though.
What are you at?
I think I said 185.
Yeah. That puts you at $50.
And I have $50 left?
You think that like legitimately kind of takes him out of the conversation for anything serious, Jonathan?
You guys are really stressing over my strategy over here.
I think so. At least for the stuff that I still consider top tier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle, he could still snag something though.
Yeah.
I have another nomination after this.
He's a real threat with those 4 movies.
I know.
Granted, we haven't filled out our team, so we don't know how we look.
You guys both only have one film. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, like, I'm not joking. I'm getting scared that I'm gonna have to pick the artist. Like, I am actually getting scared.
Jonathan, did we just completely screw ourselves over and we're just legitimately going to be stuck with the bad movies because Ethan filled his team first?
I was so convinced that just getting Parasite no matter what was the right strat, and now I'm not sure. No Country went for $85 and now I'm like, I don't know what I was doing.
190,
$200.
Nah, man. Nah, dude, this is not right.
Something doesn't sit right with me.
Something's wrong.
He's doing the math wrong or something. Something's not okay.
I need to check the fucking math on this. There's just no way.
It's in the doc. You guys can validate. It's in the shared doc.
I'm looking at it and the math is still not making sense to me. 200 for The Departed?
$200.
I never came into this thinking
more than double No Country for Old Men
on The Departed, let alone have it on my team for $200.
Steep.
A fifth of my budget. I spent almost that on Moonlight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, this is brutal.
I'll take it. You know,
this is absolutely brutal.
It's really. You've kind of screwed yourself over by having so much money, Danny, because you're really in the pocket here where you're like, I got to keep my money.
Yeah. Huh.
We gotta call a shot clock sooner or later.
I'll go 205.
One more push. Yes, let's go.
210.
Dude, this guy.
I don't know why every time you think I'm gonna stop bidding, you're like surprised that I've
No,
bid
you
again.
have a limit on The Departed. We just gotta find it. There's no way.
He's decided he's maxing out on The Departed.
You're not gonna spend
I don't think so.
$233 on The Departed.
I don't
Surely
know.
not.
If I end up spending $233 on The Departed, I have $2 left, and I got to fill 2 spots.
Yeah.
That means whatever I nominate next, I'm gonna lose, right? So like, I really would put myself in a corner.
No,
What was it?
Jedi
You said 210?
210.
215?
220.
He's so committed. He's so. He's
I'm just like
committed.
I'm just like sussing out if he's legitimately decided that this is the movie he's all in.
Now that we've gone to 50
Right.
rounds, now I think he's committed.
Yeah.
To just getting
now
this
is the
no
time.
matter what.
Almost 2 hours in, you're like, this guy, he means business.
Oh, man.
225.
233.
Yeah. Okay. We could have done that 10 minutes ago.
God damn it, man! I should have just done this. I'm kidding.
Fuck
Dude,
this game.
You can outbid me? You can do it.
Nah, I think it'd be funny if you have to do $1 twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just restart the auction.
Let's just revamp this whole thing. Okay. So I'm taking The Departed for 233. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
That just
And
at
now
least
I'm
Jonathan,
fucked.
that takes him out of
I'm out. I'm
being serious about getting a movie.
Yeah. And
So
now you're
does-
just gonna hammer me down.
And I can pretty much have my way with whatever comes up.
It's true.
It's okay. The artist is like, okay.
You're like justifying these movies now. You're like, well, it's
I'm like
maybe not as
gaslighting
bad as I
myself
thought.
into liking these. The King's Speech is like kind of fun, you know.
Okay. For $1, because I have another nomination here. So
Name a woman.
well, in that vein, I am actually gonna put up Everything Everywhere All at Once for $1.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
$2.
Okay. I was gonna talk about it for like 1 second. But okay. So I've lost this movie.
Talk about it, but I felt like I really needed to just kind of step on you a little bit after.
Yeah.
Good.
No, totally fair. Put me in my place. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is the other A24 winner that we were talking about. This one wins in 2022 after it releases in March. Another interesting early year release that kind of bucks the trend of like you got to release in November or December. This is the time jumping story from the Daniels about a Chinese American family and doing taxes and trying to parent their daughter. Incredible movie. A lot of things that maybe shouldn't have happened on Oscar night for this film that I think is kind of the core, a big portion of the core question of like, should this have won? Should Jamie Lee Curtis have won? No. But you know what? I still like this movie and I have a good time with it.
Yeah. I think the right movie won. It's just really soured because Jamie Lee Curtis was like, oh, what is
Totally.
happening here?
Totally.
So it's like such an easy target, which I understand. I'll go $5.
Who is she nominated against that year?
Angela Bassett for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Carrie Condon in The Banshees of Inisherin, Hong Chow in The Whale, LMAO, and Stephanie Hsu for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right. Even Stephanie Hsu winning would have been
better.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really, just the career thing is like so evident.
That's what makes it even harder to justify because I think most people would pretty confidently say Stephanie Hsu is the better supporting actress performance of that movie.
Yeah.
And like we see career wins happen like all the time or like a decent amount, but for some people it just doesn't happen even with a storied career. So I don't understand why this was the one where it's like, yeah, we're doing it. Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, this is happening.
No clue.
It's $10.
it's kind of crazy too because Carrie Condon nominated in this category for Banshees, a movie that goes 0 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Talking about movies that get nominated and don't win, kind of crazy.
And she won the BAFTA.
Yeah.
So it was
I think
kind of split.
And Jamie Lee ended up winning SAG, right? And that's what carried her to win this.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
It's even worse for me because I think arguably 2 or even 3 of the best supporting performances of that year were from women talking, and they just could not figure out what to do with that, and it ended up just fizzling because of splitting.
Yeah. Yep.
I like women talking. Good movie.
$15. I remember reading the anonymous ballots then, and not that you use them to guide you, but just you want to see some reasoning. And every anonymous ballot that was voting for Jamie Lee Curtis was literally just like, yeah, she's great. Like, I love her. Like, I love her as a person. What a great career. I've known her for so long. And I was like, God damn, I can't believe it actually happened.
That sucks. Yeah. It's tough.
I mean, just well connected to the industry. And she clearly just
Industry
wanted
legend.
it. And she realized that attaching herself to the rocket that was Everything Everywhere All at Once in such a public way, if that movie succeeded, it would lead to her like it worked. Like, she played a great campaign. She did exactly what she needed to do to generate her success alongside the film. She was a great advocate for the film that honestly helped the movie get to where it went. And she came along for the ride. So she saw her opportunity and ran with it. $15.
Oh, yeah. She most certainly did. But also her performance in Freaky Friday, genuinely better than her Oscar-winning performance, which is just a crazy sense. $20.
The movie gets 7 out of 11 Academy Awards, which I feel like is pretty impressive in terms of success rate, especially for A24. Still like a smaller distributor, right? So
they won all the acting categories that year.
Jeez.
Every single acting category.
They won everything above the line except for adapted screenplay.
Yep. And I do wonder, just a hypothetical, if Ke Huy Quan was put in lead, if he would have won anyways. Because if that is the case and you think he would have won, then Everything Everywhere would have won the Big Five.
Yeah. Would have been the first movie since Silence of the Lambs to win the Big Five.
Yeah, it would have just put it in such a crazy pedestal. $30?
Who are all the Big Five Oscar winners? Like Cuckoo's Nest,
Silence of the Lambs, and
I think there's only one more.
Something back when
It Happened One Night, 1934.
Yeah, so Everything Everywhere.
One of the first Best Picture winners.
That's really interesting that It Happened One Night is in that conversation, because that's a genre bending, breaking Academy movie, and so is Everything Everywhere All at Once. So that's kind of fascinating that they were like in the relative sphere of each other at a moment in time in which the Academy is like, let's go genre and like let's do a rom-com movie and let's do a time hopping comedy.
$60.
$60. I'll go 75.
Do we stand by the Letterboxd review of watch it and have fun before film Twitter tells you it's overrated?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even take it that seriously, but yeah, it kind of does apply.
Totally agree.
I'll go $100. Worthy to note that this was another breaking the mold in a way, alongside the year before with Coda, with playing at an early festival and making its way through the entire year. South by Southwest currently going on, just kicked off today.
Interesting. Yeah, first reviews of Boots Riley's new film, I Love Boosters, coming in as we record.
Yep.
Mixed bag from some people, I'll say.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep, mixed bag for sure is from what I'm seeing. Let's see. I mean, I kind of just want to ask Dan. I'm like, are we just gonna take this like all the way, you know, or like, do you have a limit somewhere? Because then we could save a lot of time, you know. But I'll go 125.
I'll go 175.
Okay. Well, I feel like that kind of answers my question a little bit. He's gonna go
$50 jump. That's a big one.
I'll go 200.
205.
Okay, wait a minute.
Do we think the only reason that people have soured on this is because of the Jamie Lee Curtis thing? Or is there something else going on? Or it's just like there's also the comedy wear off eventually?
I think there's an aversion at times to when a film just cyclically gets talked about to the point of sweeping 6+ awards. It's just like, then there's nothing else to talk about. And so people find something else to talk about. And that's when the contrarianism comes out, right? Like if it's a more split year, you just have more interesting things to discuss.
Yeah. Yeah. What was your bid?
205.
Wait, what? We're in the 200s already? Oh shit. I swear we weren't. 215.
250.
All right. Well, this is not looking good for your boy.
I'm genuinely concerned for your team, Jonathan. I don't know what you're gonna do.
281.
I guess I'll spend 282 again.
All right. Well, I pushed him as far as ladies and gentlemen, I tried.
I was basically just trying to somehow get away with it for less than I had to spend.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, now that you did that, you are still so much further ahead of me in money.
my only winning bids are the 282. That's $1 above what Jonathan spent.
Oh man,
it's all right.
Okay,
Don't worry.
You get this movie for 282. Jonathan, you have 2 nominations. You got $285, and you're gonna close out the third round of the draft 2 hours into the pun.
All right. Let's. The Departed was a great pick.
Is it even a good movie though?
Yeah, like are any of these actually good though? That's the question. You know,
it's like not even top 5 Scorsese.
I'm gonna try to do a strat that I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. I don't think it is. I'm gonna go Gladiator for $1.
Huh?
Wow.
That is shout out to my mom. My mom's favorite movie. She loves Russell Crowe as Maximus. As a kid, she was like, "You got to see it. You got to be a man like that." Sorry, clearly didn't turn out that way. I fucking make YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Gladiator, I honestly think it's good. I have no idea what people actually at large think about this movie, especially with like Gladiator 2. But I think this first Gladiator, a little dated, sure. But again, I think I do kind of like a movie that when you watch it, you're kind of put back in the time of when it kind of came out. You can kind of see the seams of it. So I think it's good. No idea if this will work out, but Gladiator for $1.
I like Gladiator. Sweet movie.
Yeah, pretty good.
Danny, what's wild is that when someone puts something up for $1, Ethan still can't do anything.
That's true. I'm out of this one. This is another interesting one where it wins 3 below the lines. It wins costume, sound, and visual effects, and then just takes home actor and picture. No screenplay, no director, just actor and picture.
Yeah, Traffic. Steven Soderbergh took director.
Yeah, I took director that year.
Screenplay. Very, very weird.
So strange. Yeah, talk about a split.
Danny, you don't want Gladiator. Let's be real.
No,
you don't want it.
I do not. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So you should just like throw me a bone here. You know what I'm saying?
Gladiator.
I'll give it to you for $1.
Let's go.
Since I've ran you up twice now,
Mom. See that?
This is for Jonathan's mom.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna.
Jonathan, you're really your own type of gladiator. You know, putting out YouTube videos on the regular.
Yeah, that's true. Just getting yelled at, just in the comments.
Should they have made Gladiator 2?
So I'm one of like 37 people that really liked Gladiator 2. So I'm gonna say, it was worth a shot. I like that they tried. Ridley Scott, you know, something. I guess I'm the only one that thought it was like a fun time.
I'm not mad at Gladiator 2 at all. I mean, there are worse things that have been turned into a legacy sequel than Gladiator.
Okay. Gladiator 2 sucks. So
what the hell? I thought Ethan would, out of anyone, would be on my side with that one.
Yeah.
He just seemed like the guy to be like, yeah, Gladiator 2 fucking rocks.
Yeah. You know, I always got to keep people guessing. Keep zagging.
Shout out to Kenzie when Gladiator 2 and Wicked came on the same day. We were both like, dude, Wicked fucking sucks. Gladiator 2 is fucking awesome. We're just like the only people like that.
The two people on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Wow. Okay. Gladiator off the board.
All right.
Was the first one available, but you got another pick.
Okay. Good strat by me, or just very kind by Danny. I think it was more so kind from Danny. There's another one that I want, but I have no idea what Danny thinks about it, and I don't want to look it up on Letterboxd. Keep the suspense up. But if on the case he does want it, he will outbid me in a second, and then I am in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to split. I think this is a good movie. I will go 12 Years a Slave for $1.
Fascinating.
That's
okay.
Pretty intense.
Okay. Don't know why the vibe get weird, guys. Why the vibe get weird? What happened? Huh? This is a good movie. 2013, American Hustle got 10 nominations. Just an abomination. An abomination to look back on. Gravity wins director, not Steve McQueen for 12 Years a Slave, which I think is an interesting split. Her, my beloved Her, The Wolf of Wall Street, arguably my favorite of that year. Not arguably, it is. But 12 Years a Slave, I feel like kind of gets not talked about as much anymore. I don't know if it's just because it is a really tough sell, which kind of makes it more, I don't know if impressive is the right word, but I guess so, that it won Best Picture. But I think it is very good, really effective. It's $1.
Yeah. I don't know if this is true, and I don't know how to find this information, but I would argue that it's probably Plan B's like most prestigious film. That's Brad Pitt's production company, because it does win Best Picture. I don't think he has another Best Picture win under that production company, unless I'm misthinking. But
is Moonlight Plan B?
Good question. Let's see. It is actually. You're right. A24 and Plan B.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, 12 Years a Slave wins first.
Yeah.
Pretty intense movie. Yeah. Not a movie I genuinely am like, we should check it out again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough one when you're at a Friday night with your friends being like, dude, let's pop on 12 Years a Slave. It'll be like, I'm just going to probably go home. But
are you speaking from experience?
Honestly, have you done this before?
Yeah. I was watching with my wife and one of our friends, and then her sister came in, sat down for 5 minutes, got right up and was like, I actually don't want to do this tonight. And then just left. So, but that doesn't take away that. I mean, I just think this is like a genuinely great movie, but it does have like just an odd reputation because it's just like not like I hear about Birdman more than I hear about 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
What's your max is still 282 here, Jonathan?
I have 283 left, which means I can bid 281.
We got 284 left. I pre-filled in the doc because I thought Danny was out of this. But I guess I'll delete.
No, I'm gonna go 282 for 12 Years a Slave.
Wait, what?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh my god, Jonathan, you played it so wrong.
What's happening?
This was
his bids. Just all 282.
I've never seen this before.
What is this?
This is wild.
I was basically counting how many movies I had to get to justify not getting The Departed, and it was Everything Everywhere All at Once and 12 Years a Slave.
Okay. Hey, well, congratulations.
You did it.
This is
wow.
The 282 run is genuinely wild, though.
Oh,
It
man,
is.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
All right. Well, now I'm rich as hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go. Finally, tides are turning. Gladiator.
Those you're in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so those are your 2 nominations. We're going back
Yep.
up the board. Danny, you have a nomination now. You've got $154 left. So Jonathan's got the most money now out of anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
God, the power shifts so quickly.
It's time to lock in here.
Yeah, Jonathan, now you're rich. You've
He
been
says
poor
after
since
getting
Parasite.
2 movies.
Yeah, after getting spanked by Danny for 3 consecutive movies, now it's time to lock in.
It's basically a minefield of what movie does Jonathan want?
Yeah.
That's
Really,
true.
really
Even
is.
Spotlight got taken away from me. Where's he going? Where's Danny going? We're at an interesting spot now, I will say.
Yeah. This is a really curious spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, no reason not to just bid $1, but it's what movie do I want to go for? I'm gonna be honest, there's not that many left that I would like to. I would look at on my team and be like, yeah, I'm really proud of having that.
Tough.
I'll go $1 for
A lot of hums. A lot of thinking in this one.
He's like, I don't want to do a
I'm looking at 3 movies that I'm like, be okay with it, but let's see. I'll go for
You just can't decide.
as soon as I look at it, I'm like, let's go $1 for The Shape of Water.
Okay. I think that's a good pick here.
I haven't seen this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm generally not a Guillermo guy, so I'm not like racing to see The Shape of Water.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would feel fine about it, but yeah, it's not high on my watch list, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a period romance fantasy, a real kind of genre hybrid. It's also to some degree credited as like being one of the very few science fiction winners in a weird way, which is like, it isn't even explicitly science fiction, but toys with a lot of genre hybrids in a way. Obviously, you mentioned Guillermo del Toro, Sally Hawkins, Michael Shannon, set in the 1960s.
Isn't this where someone falls in love with a fish?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the
Nice.
that's the summary there.
No, that's Dunkirk. Okay, so I actually kind of like The Shape of Water. I'm not gonna. This is one of those movies that I like, but again, it's just this also has a weird reputation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, gosh, Get Out, it's just right there.
Yeah.
How awesome of a win would that have been for the year?
This is one of the few so far where I would say I don't think this is the right winner.
I agree.
We didn't ask this question for Gladiator. I'm noticing. Was that the right winner for that year? Gladiator, Chocolat, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Aaron Brockovich, Traffic.
Ooh,
Not to take us out of the bidding.
Yeah.
But
Crouching Tiger is pretty.
Yeah, I'm not upset at the Gladiator win, but I probably would have put Crouching Tiger on my ballot.
Yeah.
I think Gladiator is its legacy is solid. It hasn't really moved,
I think it's a pretty important Hollywood Best Picture winner. I feel like. So yeah. Okay.
I'll bid $2.
So
this
was the right movie to win, or no? This was not the right movie. No. Okay.
No. And this year,
Just
I
wanted
think
to clarify.
I mean, this is a stacked lineup.
Yeah. Shape of Water, Call Me by Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread. Talking about PTA movies in the mix that have lost. The Post and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. The best actor race, I mean, when you just look at who lost and honestly who won, it's just like, what is going on here? What is really going on here? I mean, Chalamet, Call Me by Your Name, Kaluuya and Get Out, Daniel Day-Lewis and Phantom Thread.
It's crazy, man. It's unreal. Dang. Okay.
All right.
I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Wow.
No idea if that was good or not. But
the thing is, I couldn't. That's why I was so hesitant to put it up, because I couldn't decide either.
I feel like for $2, I guess I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm okay.
It's a weird one because I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
But Call Me by Your Name, Get Out, Lady
Yeah.
Bird, Phantom Thread, those are all movies I like significantly more.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Pretty interesting too, legacy-wise, especially this year. Guillermo does not get in for Best Director for Frankenstein, a movie that gets nominated, I think, 6 times. And the Academy loves Guillermo, obviously, that we see with Shape of Water. So it's kind of crazy.
Shape of Water is better than Frankenstein, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah,
If
I was
gives
not a big
you
fan
any
of Frankenstein.
take, because yeah.
No, that's a good take. That actually encourages me to watch Shape of Water, because I there are things I respect about Frankenstein, but I think overall it's not very good. So,
Is he hyping his team with that comment though?
I'll make sure I put that on the graphic. Jonathan thinks
better
this is better than Frankenstein.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, well, with that purchase for $2, funnily enough, you have $282 left over. So there's something going on with $282 in this draft. I don't know what it is. Who you put that up, right, Jonathan?
No, Danny put that up.
I put that up. So it's
So
back
you're
to
up.
you, Ethan.
You're up
Back to me.
with your $2.
My $2. Okay, really got to figure this one out here. Got to get this one right. For one tough slate left. Gonna have to be honest with you. I'm glad that we put in the wild card. Glad we can go.
If there was no
nominate.
flex, then we're actually taking like the King's Speech.
Well,
and
I think
Right.
Ethan would be in a significantly worse spot right now if there wasn't the out for him to take something else.
Agreed. I'm between a couple here. One of them I personally like, but I think has a little bit of like a mired fan base that people think it's like not good for some reason. The other one's Argo, which I like Argo.
I like Argo as well. I do like Argo.
But then you got the Lord of the Rings up here. Where are you guys at on Return of the King?
No comment.
Okay. It's kind of a big movie. I feel like that would be bid regardless. So I would lose it. Let's go Argo for $1.
I have 3 spots left. Can't do it. I don't think I can do it.
You just said you like this movie.
I do like Argo, but I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I can do it.
No, like I get where he's coming from.
Do it. What are you talking about?
I don't know if I can though, bro. Like
You can. Nothing's stopping you. What do you mean you can't?
It's at a weird spot where like I genuinely like Argo, but like I don't know if I can do it.
Okay, well, this movie, interestingly enough, kind of like what we talked about with some of the other ones, wins adapted, goes on to win picture. It's kind of the interesting package because it does win a below the line in film editing as well. So you've got one below the line, you've got a screenplay, and then you go to get picture. I think, if I remember correctly, Argo is kind of like the first movie to do this, right? Like this is like a very big deal.
Well, I think the big thing was the Ben Affleck snub.
Yeah. Ben Affleck was
not nominated for
and won pretty much everywhere. Argo did a insane guild sweep, and then he missed the director lineup.
Affleck could have essentially been a director sweep or like pretty close to it, and then just wasn't nominated.
And just wasn't. And they were like, "All right, Ang Lee, your time.
Come on,
your time to shine again."
Crazy.
This is an interesting lineup though, because I'm looking at it. I really don't know what I would give my vote to for best picture. Like, is it really Django Unchained? Like, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting one.
Honestly, my favorite movie, and granted, there's a couple of these I haven't seen, but my favorite movie in this lineup is Amour.
I haven't seen Amour.
Absolutely brutal downer.
I actually haven't seen a lot of these brutal downer. I've only seen like half of these movies from this Best Picture lineup.
Yeah, this year is actually kind of a blind spot for me. I haven't seen a good amount. I haven't seen Lincoln.
I haven't seen Lincoln either.
Just haven't seen it, but I've seen Les Miserables.
We are going to. I'll give a little bit of a hint here. We're going to be doing a draft surrounding Disclosure Day when this comes out this summer.
Oh yeah.
So Jonathan, you got to come back for that. So that way you have to see Lincoln, because we're going to be drafting full slate Spielberg. It's all over.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll do that. I'll record my reaction watching LinkedIn. Just get hype as fuck.
Yeah, I want the full reaction video.
Yeah.
Like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Argo.
I think you can have Argo. Or at least I'm not bidding on it. I don't know if Danny wants Argo.
No.
Okay.
I have 3 spots to fill, and that's not convincing enough for me to take Argo.
It's not going to be the one.
Fun movie though.
If I had put up Birdman, would you guys have bid?
I would have thought about it. I don't know if I would actually have pulled the trigger.
Yeah,
that's what I was between when I almost said Shape of Water.
Birdman was my other one, but I feel like Birdman is kind of gets unjustly criticized, at least as of late.
I felt like it got, I don't like using this term, but like overrated, and then the hate was like almost too much that it became a little underrated. And now I have no idea what to think. And we need to straighten that out because Digger is coming out in October.
Yeah. We got to figure out where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
You have another pick.
I do have another pick. Argo kind of goes hand in hand with my, I guess it's a pseudo journalism, thriller kind of type movie. So, okay. I have another pick. Now, I can use my flex on this pick. I can use my nominee. How should we delineate this on the graphic? Should we just put like a little asterisk? Should we just like put nominee in parentheses? What's the easiest way to identify here?
I think a little asterisk is always nice.
Okay. So many good things to choose from. The interesting thing is, if one of you outbid me on this, that will subside your qualifier. You will not get a chance, right? Like, because you only have one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to put up The Social Network for $1.
This was on my short list.
Yeah.
The problem is, if we outbid it and take it from him, he's going to replace it with like an equivalent movie.
Yeah. The drop off is like arguably pretty slim for some things on the board still.
I mean, is The Social Network, like, how high is it up there for best picture losers in this century? It's gotta be top.
Gotta be up there.
It's gotta be up there.
I think it has to be really close to the top, especially considering it lost to The King's Speech, a Tom Hooper film that nobody talks about at all.
God, ever. Tom Hooper. I don't like being rude.
Yes,
Tom
continue.
Hooper. Tom Hooper, just a hack, man. I don't like any movie I've seen of his at all, and he has just best picture nominees. What is Les Miserables doing, bro? Get out of here.
Yeah, should we go through this? He's got Red Dust, The Damned United. I've never heard of those films. The King's Speech wins Best Picture. Les Miserables gets nominated in 2012. The Danish Girl in 2015.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Cats in 2019, and then he's got a movie called Photograph 51 coming out this year that has no link on Wikipedia. So tough.
He went from The Danish Girl to Cats.
Oh, that's a cursed run, man. I'm telling you, this guy, bro.
Drop off.
How does he
worse.
have an Oscar and David Fincher does not?
Yeah.
Insane.
You don't live in a just society,
man.
Right.
Yeah. I think I gotta outbid Ethan for The Social Network. I think think I have to.
Wow.
Let me just make sure I want to. Let me just.
That's a low blow. I mean, you've got like literally 100 movies to choose from, and you want the one that I want?
Yeah, dude, that's mine. That shit mine.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, $2.
Fuck.
Unless Danny takes it from me.
I'm not going to do that.
Let's go, dude. We're on the comeback.
$2. So you just spent $2 on The Shape of Water and then $2 on The Social Network. That's
the spending.
Wild.
Like the way the spending has been allocated really doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No, it has to be one of the most unhinged spends, especially with you, Danny, going just straight down the gullet here.
I got to figure out a way to spend 282, even though I have 154 left.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, those are my 2 noms. Danny, you have a nomination.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I have the most spots to fill and not a lot of money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love the spot I'm in, gonna be honest. But
I wouldn't if I were you either. Jonathan, did you notice how I did not go with Maestro? Just want to put that out there. I want some recognition.
I did. Yeah, shout out.
Okay.
You thought about it though. I know.
I'm still thinking about it because you took the Social Network.
I'm gonna put up my flex because
Ooh.
Okay.
Jonathan's already used it and Ethan can't outbid me, so I have free reign.
Oh, super smart.
Wow. Genius.
It's a really good idea.
Genius.
And this was my plan in getting No Country off the board, was to then come back and take There Will Be Blood.
No!
Yep.
Damn.
I think that was the logical next pick.
That's what I want. That's what I was talking about when I said the drop off is thin. It was There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. I wrote down 5 titles as I was perusing just the whole list of nominees.
Name
let's
them.
hear 'em.
I mean, Ethan's the only one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, name them.
I wrote down Social Network, There Will Be Blood, Brokeback Mountain, Mad Max Fury Road, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay. The Post, not on that list. Was that number 6? Where was that for you?
We'll never know what was number 6, just like the Oscar
Speaking of Spielberg.
nominations.
We'll never know. Okay. Wow, good flex.
Could have been
Damn.
Seabiscuit.
We'll never know. Okay, Jonathan, you have 2 nominations. You got 2 slots to fill on your team.
Yep.
$280.
The Lord of the Rings. The Return of the King.
Mm.
The third, an actual sweep. When people say like, oh, the Oppenheimer sweep, the Parasite sweep, I understand it. I say that as well. This was an actual sweep.
Yep.
The kill death ratio is crazy.
What was this? Nominated for 11 Academy Awards, and it won all categories in which it was nominated for.
That's
insane. It is so insane.
Has another movie ever done that on that scale? Winning everything. Obviously, notably, Oppenheimer loses adapted.
Well, if you're just looking by did it win all of its nominations, Coda is a sweeper.
You always find a way back.
Coda is a sweeper, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great. That's unreal. 11 noms, 11 wins.
I'll put it up for $1. Some people think this is going to be Dune 3 this year. I have heavy doubts about that. As much as I would love it, I don't foresee that happening. But, the trailer for Dune is apparently coming next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which ahead of IMAX for Project Hail Mary.
It's going to blow my mind.
It'll be the week that this episode drops.
Yep.
So we'll see.
But I'll put it up for $1 if anyone wants it. Feel free to outbid.
I'll go $2.
Okay.
I am unable to do such a thing.
Danny, you in on Lord of the Rings? You like it?
I'd say I'm a casual fan of Lord of the Rings, respective to the real diehards.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly the same way.
Me too.
$5.
Return of the King has like 80.
I've seen them
endings.
all like once.
It does have a lot of endings.
And I didn't even watch the extended edition.
Oh, no, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah. I know people that every year show up for the the full day marathon of extended editions, and I just I can't lock in for that. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean,
I'll go $20.
I don't even know if this is my favorite of the Lord of the Rings. Between the Two Towers and Fellowship.
It's not mine for sure.
Well, Two Towers has Helm's Deep, right? Is the Battle of Helm's Deep.
I have to rewatch Two Towers. It's been a little bit. I'll go. You said $20?
Yeah.
I'll go 25.
Fellowship is my favorite. I just love the like quest of it all. Like before it becomes a grand action set piece.
Sure. Yeah.
Are you generally an origin story guy, Danny?
I'd have to think about that. That's not something I've ever branded myself by, but I do.
Danny, the origin story guy.
I mean, I just love the spirit of adventure that you get with Fellowship. It feels like you're going off on a lovely quest, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go $30.
How you feeling about the hunt for Gollum, guys?
Not great.
I haven't engaged with any of the like side Lord of the Rings material.
Isn't Andy Serkis, is he directing it?
I believe so. Yeah.
What a year for Andy Serkis. Animal Farm by Angel Studios. And whatever this hunt for Gollum.
Who just got cast as the lead for Hunt of Gollum, the female lead? I thought someone got cast.
Yeah, that some news just dropped about it.
Yeah.
I'll go $40. I think that's more than what Danny said.
Kate Winslet is playing the female lead.
Kate Winslet.
Really? Is this a movie or a series?
It's actually a 95-part series on TikTok. So
great.
Tune in for that.
I'm pretty sure it's a
on
movie.
our feed.
Love vertical media.
Yeah.
I'll go $50.
You can tell the longer we pod, the easier that we are to derail on the dumbest things possible.
Yeah.
$55.
Wow.
Surely you're not going to run this up, right? I'm like,
I don't want to.
I don't want to run this up either.
I'll go $60.
I was 65. The most unenthusiastic.
I'll go 75.
Okay. Well, this guy clearly is a fan. Clearly a diehard fan. I've been led astray. I'll go $80.
$100.
You're just gonna take me all the way there.
$100.
I'll go 110.
I'll go 150.
Oh.
What?
151.
152.
God damn it, man. How the tables have turned. I can outbid Danny, but even though it's at the end of the round, pretty much. Yeah, I'll take it for 153.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Makes sense. I mean, I think that I wasn't lying. I'm not like the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. I actually like Return of the King the least out of the three. I think it's kind of egregiously long by the end and pretty self-indulgent, to be honest. But like, I get it. It was a massive, massive project from Peter Jackson. And for the fans of it that do really love it, like I would want to be that indulgent in showcasing all of that material.
Big vote getter.
Yeah.
Big vote getter. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think in the context of the draft, like winning 11 out of your 11 categories, that's worth something historically. If you're talking 21st century best picture winners.
Yeah, that's not going to happen again for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have such a not necessarily fractured academy, but a much more fractured academy than at the time that won those awards.
Yeah.
Until Sinners does it.
Until Sinners goes 16 for 16. You never know. I guess we will know by the time this episode drops. Jonathan, I think you have another nomination.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Let's see. What am I feeling? Birdman's still there.
Yep.
Green Book's still there. Nomadland.
Nomadland.
Sitting
I'm surprised
pretty?
we haven't talked about Anora yet.
Oh, well, it's coming. It's coming, buddy. It's coming. Don't you worry. I was just making sure.
You just wait.
Making sure. Birdman.
He just wanted to snag it for cheap.
Yeah.
The
Waiting
Hurt
us out.
Locker, Slumdog, Crash, $1 Million Baby, Chicago, Beautiful Mind. Ugh. Yeah. Best Actress winner, Mikey Madison. Honora sweep. I'm doing it. The rest of my money. Unless Danny wants
outbids
it,
you.
he can outbid me.
I can outbid you.
You can, and that would be totally fine. I'm used to it at this point, so you could totally outbid me.
Totally okay.
I did wonder between Honora and Birdman, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
there is a strong Birdman hive out there.
Yeah.
That's so funny because my top 9 on my list are gone. Except for one.
Wow.
Except for one, which is a bit of an asterisk. I'll maybe talk about that. But it's like Honora, Birdman. So it's like, I get where you're coming from. Like, that's the next tier.
Yeah.
Can I go back a second? Was Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King the right movie to win? It goes up against Lost in Translation, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, Mystic River, and Seabiscuit.
I kind of think it's the right movie. Like, it feels right. I mean, The Lord of the Rings, I mean, you just look at it, 2001, 2002, 2003.
Yep.
Like, all of them there in Best Picture. I do get it. I get it. I think it makes sense. You look back on The Lord of the Rings and it's like, oh, wow, this won a bunch of awards, and you're just kind of, it just feels right.
Yep.
But I also wouldn't argue with someone if they're like, nah.
Yeah. I think Lost in Translation would have been cool. I like that movie more.
That's my favorite movie of the group, but it's hard to argue. It feels like it's like you accomplished this massive trilogy award.
Here you go. Yeah. Okay.
So are you outbidding me, Danny?
I think I'm going to take Honora off your hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I guess
$128.
Yeah, 128.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you still
it's
have a slot.
highest. It's the highest movie I have available that I think is competitive to get votes.
Okay.
Well, that means I'm just snagging Birdman. Well, Danny has to put up a movie, actually.
Yeah,
that's true.
So he can put up whatever.
Do you have anything to say on the Honora front? Sean Baker obviously goes on to win, I think, 3 Academy Awards that night for everything that he was nominated for? 4 Academy Awards?
I think he won 4 because he's the editor.
Editing.
Right, yeah, edits his own films. Good call. Kind of a big deal. Kind of was a big moment in time. I don't know if it was the right movie to win, but that's okay.
I mean, it's kind of tough to say. I mean, first of all, I still see Honora tweets on Twitter, which is just insane. We need to stop. You need to put that to bed. I can't believe I'm still seeing it. Like, I love Honora. Like, I mean, obviously, I really love Honora, but we
saw Honora together at TIFF, Jonathan, and this was after Cannes when it was like, okay, won the Palm. This is the big deal. We were all pretty impressed by Honora. I think the more time that I've spent with Honora, I like it less. I guess it also just comes off of like my deep love of The Brutalist, and I really fuck with Conclave. And that year I was like, Conclave, that makes sense. That's a classic Best Picture winner. And then that just dissolved.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
it's okay.
It's hard to tell because the people who don't like Honora are like very, very loud that they don't like Honora.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe it just sounds weird. I mean, like, my favorite is like Dune Part 2, but even that feels weird to be like, that should have been the movie, but maybe it should have. I don't know.
Yeah. I like Honora. Nickel Boys is, I think, a genuine masterpiece. So that's where I would have gone. But understandably, it was a challenging film given the way it's made and it polarizing in the presentation of that material. So, like, I understand.
No cinematography nom for Nickel Boys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just crazy.
Okay. Danny, you have a nomination.
Yep.
Could be your last movie.
And Jonathan can also come back and take it.
It's true. You guys have both used your flex positions. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got really
I guess-
outdone on that. Shoot.
Yeah. With my last one, I think he's used his flex, so he has to take a best picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that asterisk unless Jonathan wants it, obviously. The movie that I genuinely love that I don't know how well it will play for voters. This is number 3 behind Parasite and Moonlight for me. I love Nomadland.
I thought you were going to do Nomadland.
Okay.
Interesting pick as the last one. I like Nomadland. The only reason I kind of poked fun at it is because it really feels like it just became non-existent after that year. It just kind of faded.
In the heat of COVID.
Yeah.
That was the year they also extended the eligibility on the calendar. So you got a movie like Judas and the Black Messiah eligible to be in Best Picture, which was just funky in and of itself.
I will say, considering the shit year that everyone had, Best Picture lineup, it's not like that bad.
Yeah.
It's like, it could have been a lot worse. So
I think there's like 3 good movies in the bunch.
What? Really?
I really like The Trial of Chicago 7. I really like Sound of Metal. And Minari is
another Chicago 7 boy.
Yeah, okay. I know.
If he was gonna say I liked 3 movies, it would take me 10 times to guess that he was gonna list Trial of Chicago 7
in the bunch.
I mess with the Trial of Chicago 7, but I'm just in the bag for like courtroom drama movies, like even quote unquote bad ones. I'm just like, this is great. This is fantastic. Sound of Metal's good.
The one Sorkin movie I like that's directed by him.
No, Molly's Game is a banger. Molly's Game is
I haven't seen it.
A crazy banger. It's so messy, but it's amazing.
Okay.
You can have Nomadland. I'm good.
All right. Just do it for the rest of my money.
All right, $25 to Nomadland. Yeah, I mean, this was Frances McDormand's 3rd Academy Award. This is a movie that I think, if I remember correctly, went basically like kind of straight to streaming because obviously it was during COVID. A Searchlight movie that went to Hulu right away, right? Or was this an Amazon? Yeah, I think it kind of did that.
Yeah, during this time,
it came out right at I think it came to theaters in January, so it had 2 months before the world shut down.
Yeah. February 19th, 2021.
Yeah,
it was basically a month before COVID. This movie came out.
Because
I've only seen it once.
It did its end of year eligibility and then went wide 2 months later.
Yeah. This was that ceremony where they announced Best Actor last because they thought it'd be Chadwick Boseman, only for Anthony Hopkins to win and not be there. And Joaquin Phoenix is just like, all right, this is the end of the show, I guess. And
that was just so weird.
So awkward.
Terrible. I do remember that.
Wasn't that Steven Soderbergh's year he was producing the Oscars too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember it was a big deal because people were like, we could do great things. Like Soderbergh has the juice.
Yeah. He was the whole thing was happen. He's going to film the Oscars like it's a movie. And that didn't happen.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. So you've got Nomadland. We're back up to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did I finish my team first? I didn't buy anything.
That is pretty crazy. So I've got my flex position here. So I'm going to use it because you guys can't. Really, it's just a matter of where we go. Can we talk through some of this for just a second here?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go because I'm The Social Network was it, and then you ruined it.
Yeah,
Here's what's in contention for me. You mentioned Brokeback Mountain, Danny. I think that's obviously in contention here.
Yep.
Michael Clayton could be a great little hidden gem of a pick, but it might be too low key for a movie like this or for a draft like this. We've got Inglourious Bastards, 2009.
Yep.
Inception would be cool, but probably not going to help me get votes.
Well, it's a double down on Nolan.
Yeah, that would be a little deranged, actually. That's true. I didn't think about that. We obviously have Maestro out there. That's a hard possible.
That is true. Sitting right there.
Speaking of Bradley Cooper, Nightmare Alley, my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie.
Wow.
I don't know how to process those two sentences.
You obviously mentioned Mad Max Fury Road. That's in high esteem here.
Moneyball.
Moneyball. Star is Born. Just go.
Quentin Tarantino's favorite, Toy Story 3.
It's on my team. That would be crazy.
I fucking love Toy Story 3.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Okay. Geez. Something like Drive My Car would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
True.
Tar. Some good shit. Some good shit out here, guys.
Definitely.
It's really about threading the line of trying to find a movie that people still hold in reverence, that even though it lost. So I don't know. I feel like this might be a little bit of a zag, but I'm gonna do it. It's calling to me for some reason. So for $1 in my flex position, I'm gonna take Phantom Thread.
Wow.
I think having a PTA movie on my team the week that a PTA movie probably wins Best Picture could be beneficial.
True.
Could be good to see the power. And I think Phantom Thread only like ages well. I don't see anybody being like, are we sure this is a good movie? Like, I just feel like all the time people are just like, actually better than we all think.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Love Phantom Thread. Doesn't win Best Picture. Was it nominated for other things?
Director, actor, not screenplay. I think it was score, and it won costume design. I'm pretty sure.
Made a lot of top 10 lists that year. There's no accolades link on. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Yes. Nominated for picture, director, Daniel Day-Lewis for actor. Leslie Manville gets nominated for supporting actress. Wins costume design. Loses score. Obviously, Johnny Greenwood has never won an Academy Award.
Yep. That'll probably continue.
That will inevitably continue this year. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Great movie. Okay. Well, we'd go back down, but Danny's full. So, Jonathan, you got your final pick, man. And then the draft is over.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. Honestly, don't know. I don't really care for the Hurt Locker like that. It's not really my kind of movie.
Okay.
Technically impressive, not my thing. A Beautiful Mind, no, thank you. Yeah, I guess it really is just Birdman. I'll take Birdman.
Really whittled it down to Birdman there pretty fast.
Birdman's the only thing left in my middle tier before Danger Zone.
Yeah, like Birdman or Chicago.
I
would go Birdman.
Okay. So now, important on the graphic, can we just write Birdman, or do we have to write the whole title? What do we do here?
You can take artistic liberties, whatever looks cleaner on the graphic.
Okay, we'll probably just stick to Birdman. Obviously, this is Inarritu's second win in a row, right? He wins for this movie after The Revenant?
Flipped. The Revenant's after.
Okay,
Revenant's after. So wins this. Michael Keaton was supposed to, quote unquote, win Best Actor.
Yep.
He loses to Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything.
Oof.
Again, abomination.
Tough.
But the one take movie, I think some people think it's a bit, I don't know, snobby, snarky, a little pretentious. But when I first saw it, I was actually pretty knocked out by it. Rewatched it. I still genuinely enjoy it. Like I do, without a doubt, like this movie. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually really like this movie. I rewatched it kind of recently. No, that was 3 years ago. Never mind. Thought I saw it sooner than that. I like this movie though.
I like this movie too. I don't know. If you look at my letterbox, I feel like I gave it like 4.5 stars because it was when I first saw it. Like I genuinely really liked it. I'm curious to rewatch it before obviously Tom Cruise comes barging in with his new movie. But it's impressive at the very least.
It's the middle of Emmanuel Lubezki's 3 consecutive cinematography wins.
Just cooking.
Crazy stuff. Impressive.
Deserved. Okay. Yeah. I would have gone Whiplash. Out of the nominees. That's me though. I'm a Chazelle guy.
Right. Yeah, Whiplash, out of the nominees that year, Birdman wins. You've got American Sniper, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, or Whiplash. I also would have gone Whiplash.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
I think
no
Whiplash is just like a little too abrasive for a Best Picture win.
I think it was definitely seen that way at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I would have considered, I'd be between Whiplash and Boyhood.
Yeah.
You love Boyhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Boyhood. I've been waiting for the right day. Well, we have finished the 21st Century Best Picture Winners Auction Draft. It took markedly more time than I thought that it would, and we spent our money in ways that I didn't even know was possible in an auction draft. Let's go quickly through our list. We can give any honorable mentions or maybe movies that we didn't mention for whatever reason. For $430, I got Oppenheimer. For $85, No Country for Old Men. I got Spotlight for $250. The Departed for $233, Argo for $1, and Phantom Thread as my flex nominee for $1. Danny, why don't you read us your team?
I got Moonlight for $282, Everything Everywhere All at Once for $282, 12 Years a Slave for $282, There Will Be Blood for $280. Just kidding. $1, Anora for $128, and Nomadland for $25.
And your team, Jonathan?
Parasite for 715 buckaroos, the most expensive one here.
Do you feel good about that still, by the way? You feel good?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
Good-
man.
good
Parasite,
movie?
look at it.
Okay, cool.
It's just my shining star.
You could
Gladiator.
On top
It was
of
a
your Christmas
bargain.
tree.
Come on. Gladiator for $1, Shape of Water for $2, Flex category, The Social Network for $2, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King for $153, and Little Birdman down there for $1.
Very different teams.
Yeah.
I think Danny's got a pretty solid shot at this.
Yeah,
I have a
he
good
really-
shot too, though, to be honest.
No, I think you loading up early,
Yeah, might have been the way.
I think it helped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still feel good about that.
It would just have to be Parasite stands and Lord of the Rings stands just go absolutely buck wild. That's the only way I win.
I mean, there
You
are
just
social
need to,
network stands too.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
You got to like repost it with all the SEO like hashtags.
Yeah.
And then
That's right.
find your people.
For
Any movies that we didn't talk about? I feel like we kind of ran through most nominees and most things. Any final thoughts on the last 25 years of Oscars history?
Chicago would be the next choice for me.
Yeah. That's the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Probably
Well,
Hurt Locker as well. I'd say
yeah,
those are the
then
two
it would
I'd have
probably
to go with
fall.
next. I think those are the only two that I would like be okay with. Like I would be able to live with.
Chicago, yeah. Hurt
Which means
Locker.
without the flex, you're doing a third. And so
Tough,
there's
yeah.
one. Yeah.
There's only, out of everything that didn't get picked, there's only 2 movies left that I have seen, and that would be The Hurt Locker and Coda. So I skated by. I got lucky.
Do you have a least favorite here?
Out of the winners?
Yeah.
Out of what I've seen? Good question.
Can I give a hot take?
Yeah.
Not the worst one, but since we're just comparing, I prefer Green Book to Coda.
Whew. I have them
Okay.
the bottom 2 of what I've seen.
And I understand the Green Book is like there was actual like controversy there, but like when I first saw Green Book, I was like, okay, like it's charming, I guess, like well acted.
Yeah.
Sure, like it's fine, it's passable. And then it just happened to win Best Picture. Coda, I'm genuinely like, this should not touch Oscars. This should not be around. Like I saw this movie, bro, on like Disney Channel, I swear.
I kind of
Shout
like
out
Coda.
Troy Kotzer.
I
Shout out
liked
Troy
Coda.
Kotzer, Arizona. But I get it because if I showed like my friends Coda, they're going to like it.
It's a
This is
it's a
like the-
pleaser. It's a
yeah,
people pleaser.
Ultimate preferential ballot win.
Yeah, kind of is.
Because
What is
I can't legitimately have a conversation with someone who thinks Coda is better than Drive My Car, Dune, Power
Licorice
of the
Pizza,
Dog.
Power of the Dog, West Side Story. That's crazy. I mean, even the fact that Coda wins over West Side Story is unbelievable.
Yeah, just look down the list and
Yeah.
we're just of that year, and it's like, how is this possible?
These
How
are the
did we let
knobs.
this happen?
You have Coda that wins. Belfast, bad movie.
Bad.
That's okay. Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, West Side Story. obviously this is notably the year of the slap, when the slap occurs and Will Smith gets on stage 6 minutes later to accept an Oscar for King Richard.
Just strange. Coda would be my second least favorite here. I actually don't like Belfast at all. So that would have been
Belfast is the lowest for me. Yeah.
But then like genuinely, I would have rather had Don't Look Up than Coda. At least I would have thought it was funny.
Inspired, to say the least. Well, we were inspired in our drafting in our teams here on the Movie Draft Podcast. Huge thank you to both of you for joining, Danny, Jonathan. Danny, if people want to find more of you, where can they find you at?
You can find me hosting our podcast at The Rolling Tape every Monday. You can also find me personally at DTJ Cinema on Twitter and at Danny Jarabek everywhere else. Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd.
And Jonathan, if people want to find more of you, where can they find you at?
Dang, he said Blue Sky.
He put that out there. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he really is everywhere. Just my name, Jonathan Fuji, on YouTube, Twitter, Letterboxd, TikTok, I guess, Instagram. You can find me.
Not Blue Sky though.
Not. I mean, I think I have one, but I'm not there. You won't find me there.
You can also find Jonathan here on more episodes in the near future. I promise.
Okay, you heard it here first. I'll put it on my Google Calendar for next year in June.
God, don't G-cal me at the end of this episode, Jonathan. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Mic drop. Well, next week's episode, you can find more guests being Film Bros. That's what we're doing next week. You can join Bobby Miller, Dez, Kevin Mikos, Ben, and myself for the Film Bro draft, in which all the categories consist of some of the most film bro directors possible. We have recorded it. It's deeply unhinged and honestly makes little sense. It's a great time, and it's really, really fun. Special thank you to Sophie and Ben, my co-hosts and co-creators of this podcast, for sometimes coming on and joining me for drafts and allowing me to think that I have a shot at winning anything. Be sure to listen and subscribe to the Movie Draft Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. We're also now on YouTube, so you can subscribe to us over there and watch us on video. New episodes will release weekly on Tuesdays. We'll see you then.